Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 7 District Sports Club in Ajman. It's the final group stage game, match number 30 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D20 2024, powered by Fancode. And it's all up in the air for Ajman taking on Dubai. Well, let's give you the entire breakdown of the tournament so far. Abu Dhabi, Emirates Blues, and Sharjah are locked in for the semi-finals. Fujairah, unfortunately, will be watching this game very, very closely. The net run rate is exactly 0.00. Ajman and Dubai have the chance to leapfrog them, but they will need to know the equation. They can surpass them with the 2 points only on net run rate. So watch this game very, very closely indeed. Abid Ibrahim, over to you for the toss.
All right, there you go. We're all set for the game number 30. It's all important game. It's a coin toss time here. I've got onto my left Ronak Panoli, leading team Dubai. In the center, we have got Sagheer Khan, who's leading team Ajman. Right to his left, we have got Iftikhar Ali, who's our match referee. All set. I think Ronak will flip the coin. Head is the call.
It is still.
Tail it is. Ronak, what would you like to do first and why?
Gonna bowl first. Lot of dew. We still have an outside chance, so I think knowing what we're gonna chase is going to be important. So I think that's just why I'm choosing to bowl first.
What do you think would be a good total that you can chase it on?
Look, I think as less as possible. It'll be easier to chase. I'm not going to keep a number to it. There's a lot of dew around, so absolutely anything will take it.
Changes that you made for your team?
Just one change. Ayan Misbah comes into 11.
Good luck and do well.
Thank you.
शगीर टॉस तो हार गए लेकिन क्या अब बैटिंग करनी पड़ी क्या करते अगर टॉस जीतते
हम भी टॉस जीत के हमने बॉलिंग ही करना था लेकिन अभी मैटर नहीं कर रहा क्योंकि ड्यू आई है तो इंशाल्लाह ज़्यादा टोटल देंगे इनको
कितना टफ होता है कि ड्यू कंडीशंस में बैटिंग भी कर बॉलिंग करना स्पेशली आपके पास स्पिनर्स भी बड़े अच्छे हैं लेकिन आपको थोड़ा एज देना पड़ता हमको
जी बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है सेकंड में क्योंकि बॉल हाथ में नहीं आता और जब बॉलर के लिए बहुत मुश्किल होता है लेकिन जिस तरह हमारे बॉलर माशाल्लाह बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं तो इंशाल्लाह इनको रेस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे कम पे मेरे
अजमान के पास बड़ा वो अप एंड डाउन वाला सिचुएशन है नेट रन रेट है कोई प्रेशर है लड़कों पे
नहीं कोई प्रेशर नहीं लेंगे इंशाल्लाह और सेम प्लान के साथ जाएंगे और जीतने की कोशिश करेंगे क्योंकि चांस है अभी तो चांस को अवेल करेंगे इंशाल्लाह
आपसे भी वही सवाल है क्या रन्स लगते हैं नफ होंगे बोर्ड पर
इस टूर्नामेंट में ज़्यादा स्कोर नहीं हो रहा तो फिर भी कोशिश करेंगे 170 180 तक तो हमारे बॉलर अच्छे हैं इंशाल्लाह फिर
गुड लक Sagheer give us the best shot
थैंक यू
Well, that was the captain of Ajman. Well, it was Dubai who won the toss and they elected to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Abid Ibrahim. So the crucial toss has gone the way of Team Dubai and they have elected to bowl first because of the dew. Only one change for them. Ayan Misbah is back into the side, but Ajman have a very new look side to them. No Adnan ul Mulk in this game, so Fadi Jaffer gets into the side. And we've got the likes of Ankur Sangwan making a return to the playing 11 as well. Other than that, looks like pretty much the same team. No Saad Maqsood, no Adnan ul Mulk. So the batting is looking slightly weaker this evening. So then the big match, the final game of the group stage. The tournament is still well and truly alive for Team Dubai and for Team Ajman. And this is the perfect way to conclude what has been a very topsy-turvy D20 campaign. Plenty of thrills, plenty of excitement. And OS Ali alongside me in the comm box. Well, the stage is perfectly set for a late thriller here at the 7 District Sports Club.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Oh, absolutely. We've already seen plenty of thrillers already in this tournament, and we are expecting to have another one. We had a very close encounter early on, and then this game is pretty much going to be a do or die for both the teams.
Oh, absolutely. There are no tomorrows. They need the victory and they need that net run rate boost as well. We'll find out the exact equation as we move on further with the game, especially at the innings break. Meanwhile, we do have the two Ajman openers out there in the middle. So the onus is on them in the absence of the captain. Faiz Naqwa opening alongside Hamdan Tahir. Faiz played a wonderful cameo last evening. Unfortunately, he was still on the losing side. But now he's in his proper role opening the innings. Zeeshan Nasir bowled a terrific spell against Sharjah in the previous game, as Dubai got a much needed victory, and he will be expected to deliver with the new ball tonight as well, OS.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he was a bit touch expensive in that previous game, but then again, what matters and counts is that he's been picking up wickets consistently in this tournament, and even in that previous encounter, went on to pick up those couple of important wickets for his team.
Dubai are currently on a net run rate of minus 0.72. Ajman on a net run rate of minus 0.55. Fujairah exactly neutral, 0.00. So it's a pretty significant gap that both teams need to overcome. So let's see if Ajman can really go hard at the Dubai bowling here. And on the other hand, can the Dubai bowling bowl them out cheaply? We have seen Ajman have struggled with the bat in this tournament. Here we go then. Ball number 1, Zeeshan Nasir bowling to Hamdan Tahir, and immediately coming around the wicket. Slip in place, deep third, and a deep square leg. Orthodox fast bowler set up. Imran Munir says, let's play, gents. And here we go. Match number 30 of the D20. And immediately Hamdan Tahir looking to be aggressive. Hint of shape away for Zeeshan Nasir.
Well, straight away we can see Hamdan Tahir. He's come out with some clear intentions in the middle. The first ball he's played. He's come down the track and he's trying to smash Zeeshan Nasir, the premier bowler.
Yeah, I have to be careful against Zeeshan. He has the ability to swing the ball and to get it nipping off the surface. A lively pace as well. Immediate change in the field. They have posted a short mid-wicket just to plug that gap on the onside. Oh, this has gone straight up. Who's going to take it? The keeper has called. And he's got it. It's a second ball wicket for Dubai.
Well, not the best of starts Team Ajman would have wanted, and it is one of the premier batters, Hamdan Tahir. It was nothing short in the end. Zeeshan bowling an excellent out-swinging delivery to get rid of Hamdan Tahir in the very first over. Brilliant start from Team Dubai.
Fair delivery, no issues there. And it was an absolute steepler. Went way, way up in the night sky. But Aftab Alam kept his cool and most importantly kept hold of the ball. So disappointment for Hamdan. A second ball duck. And Ajman have been rocked early. None for one. Well, Zeeshan Nasir has struck early, very early indeed. Just his second delivery. Very rash shot from Hamdan Tahir, trying to pull off the front foot. And in comes Sagheer Khan at number 3. He is a clean striker of the ball, attack-minded batter. Usually bats in that number 5, number 6 position. But given a promotion this evening in a must-win game for Ajman, let's see if he can produce a knock. Zeeshan Nasir on the hunt, switches to over the wicket for the right-hander. That has been crashed behind point. What a way to get off the mark.
Oh, unbelievable start by the batter. That just went to the boundary in no time and nobody moved in the inner field. Look at that tremendous shot. And the moment he hit that, he knew that is travelling with some knots. It screamed away towards the boundary.
Fabulous strike. He packs a punch, this young lad, that is for sure. And overall, it is pretty conducive for batting. A lot of dew about. So the ball will skid onto the bat, come on nicely. So if you've got the attack game, go for it. Too much width from Zeeshan. Oh, trying to whip that away off the hip there. Just trailing down leg. There was a bit of a sound, but given as wide by the umpire, Imran Munir.
Yeah, I think it was the right call. It was always going down the leg side. Umpiring has been spot on in this tournament. Talking about that last dismissal, Ahmed, I think there's always a difference of being aggressive and over aggressive and reckless. And I think that was a reckless stroke from Hamdan Tahir.
Yeah, I could not agree more. Not looking to take his time, not respecting the conditions or, in fact, the bowler. And a very poor shot to say the least. Forcing drive, just got big on him, straight to extra cover. Dubai, they cannot afford any mistakes in the field this evening.
Yeah, they should not repeat what we saw in the previous game. Fujairah dropped a lot of chances and let the opponents take those singles and doubles, Ahmed.
Oh, absolutely. Fielding has been the difference in quite a few encounters of the D20. Both sides had a rough day in the field, and ultimately it was Fujairah who had to pay the price. Tidy over so far from Zeeshan Nasir. Watchfully played. With that ball coming into him, he just gets a bit cramped for room. He likes to flash the ball hard outside off, so Zeeshan has made that adjustment in his line.
Yeah, absolutely, Ahmed. And I think if we talk about the batters, they just need to weather the storm.
This was the dismissal. Well, Hamdan, almighty heave across the line. That too against the new ball. Not good shot selection by any means. And just the start Dubai wanted. Final delivery. Oh, bit of an inside edge. Cannoning off the thigh pad. That could have gone anywhere. Excellent over from Zeeshan Nasir. Ajman already on the back foot. 5 for 1. A player of the match performance in the previous game for Ayman Ahmed. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He'll once again be taking the new ball. Really bowled well at up top in the power play and at the death. Had to defend 15 runs and he did that very easily. And let's see if he can strike early tonight as well.
Yeah, he bowled his heart out in that previous encounter and a much needed win for them against Team Ajman.
Yeah, he was wonderful that night, wasn't he? Dubai have just found their form. Perhaps a bit too late, but perhaps it's just the right time as well. Faiz Nahwa, technically sound. Once again, getting that hint of extra bounce. So this pitch is playing a few tricks at the moment.
Yeah, under the light we have seen that the medium pacers and also the spinners, they're getting some purchase. And clearly we can see Ayman, he's just bowled one delivery and he's got that kick from the wicket.
Yeah, he's represented UAE at the under-19 level. Who can forget that magical over he bowled in the under-19 Asia Cup against Pakistan as UAE went all the way to the final. Unfortunately missed out. Bangladesh were absolutely unstoppable that day. But he was one of the key bowlers, the key performers in that tournament. Oh, this has gone in the air. Nobody at mid-wicket. Once again, an awkward shot. And that trampoline-like bounce of a foolish length.
Yeah, and that is where we can see that batters are getting deceived. And on that occasion, clearly Faiz, he wasn't prepared for that kind of a delivery. Just hurrying on to him and got big in the end.
Very lucky that it just ballooned over that mid-wicket who was a few yards in. But he is off the mark. Seen a few glimpses of him. Very exciting batter. Packs a punch. Very strong on the offside. Let's see if he can produce an innings. Well bowled again and equally well played.
Well, it's good to see Ronak Panoli. He's been giving opportunities to Ayman. Usually we see him come and bowl after the 6 overs. He is really good with that old ball. But then again, since he's been given the new role with the new ball, I think he's done a very good job.
Yeah, sometimes I felt he got a bit pigeonholed as just a death bowler. He's very good at the death, mind you. Very accurate and consistent with those Yorkers. But This has been very refreshing to see him take the new ball, bowl in multiple stages of the innings. Oh, swing and a miss. That's cut him in half. And Ayan cannot believe it. He was expecting that death rattle to come through.
Well, this is the delivery. Now the batters, they need to be a little careful. So the moment Ayan has gone fuller, there's some extra movement in the air and off the surface. And how did that miss the stumps?
Beautiful delivery. Look at that big booming in swing. And one way to play him is perhaps get inside the line of the ball, access the onside. But he's got that lively pace as well. So if you miss and get struck in front, you might be in trouble. Good to see Sagheer Khan having a word with his young opener. Oh, and this is a simple dismissal. Once again, that extra bounce off that foolish length has led to the demise of Faiz Nahwa.
Well, this is brilliant bowling for Ayan. He just kept on bowling those in-swingers. And clearly we can see Faiz, the youngster, he was getting a little uncomfortable in the middle. And in the end, not reading that delivery. No problem whatsoever with the no ball. There you go. Just got big on him once again. And he was taken by surprise.
That is PlayStation-like bowling from Ayan Ahmed. What a delivery. And Ajman, well, they've started this game off very poorly. Both openers gone within 2 overs. Well, Dubai are on fire. Not literally, thankfully. But with the ball, they're absolutely spot on. Hamad Ahmed Khan, experienced campaigner, coming in at number 4. He struggled to find his timing in the D20 in the previous 2 games. But tonight may be the night. He's temperamentally a very solid player, likes to bat for time, and he can certainly apply himself here. But very tricky conditions. The Dubai seamers are getting a lot of movement in the air and getting some awkward bounce. Oh, just got his bat down in time. What a fantastic over from Ayan. Absolutely on the money, on the ball. 7 for 2 after 2. Well, a very interesting move here. Zeeshan Nasir picked up a wicket in his first over, but he's been pulled from the attack. And they've gone to the left-arm spinner, Nilansh Keswani.
I'm just as surprised as you are, Ahmed. Zeeshan Nasir bowled that brilliant first over. And let's see if this plan works in their favour.
Yeah, maybe just trying to tempt Sagheer Khan, who really can't resist going after the spinners. There is a long off and a deep mid-wicket in place. More towards square. He's right bang on behind the leg umpire on the fence. So let's see if Nilansh can get it right here. I think they're going to tempt him with some flighted deliveries. Well, if you bowl short and wide, you will be smashed to the fence.
Well, not the best of starts from Nilansh Keswani. A drag down delivery. And the batter, he had all the time in the world to rock back at the back foot. And he has slapped this towards the cover.
It was a real loosener. Drag down. He had all the time in the world just to miss that extra cover. It was aerial for a minute, but a bad ball rightly put away. So Sagheer Khan has started off well. Couple of boundaries. Chopped away in the gap again. Make that 3 boundaries for Sohaib Khan.
Well, he's announced his arrival, Suhaib, and this is not good bowling, I would say, from Nilansh. Once again, too short and giving a lot of time to the batter, and he's played a brilliant stroke down the ground.
And you do have the extra seamer in Ayan Misbah. So what was the point of giving Nilansh an over in the with the new ball so early and trying to save Zeeshan Nasir's overs? Maybe a change of ends. Otherwise, this tactic makes no sense to me. And he's easily taken 9 runs without breaking a sweat.
Well, I fully echo with you on that, Ahmed. Even I'm pretty much perplexed with this decision. Nilansh Keswani, nothing to take away from him. He's one of the best bowlers in this tournament. But as per the demand of the current situation, I think Zeeshan Nasir would have been the better option.
Oh, absolutely, Nilansh. If it's an afternoon game, without a shadow of a doubt, I'd toss him the new ball. Very full there. Hamad looking to get off the mark, but mid-wicket is close in. And the key to this game is you take early wickets, put the Ajman batting under pressure, and perhaps they would cave in. So why give them that release of having a spinner on? Absolutely smashed, a misfield, and Hamad Ahmed starts his innings with a boundary.
Well, this is poor stuff to say the least. Nilansh Keswani, clearly we can see, struggling to bowl with the new ball. And once again, a pretty much similar delivery has been pumped towards the extra cover.
Well, sometimes there's being smart and sometimes it's being over smart. And Ronak Punoli perhaps was being over smart here. Because this was a pointless move and it's cost you 13 runs. And given some much needed momentum here to Ajman. Remember, they also have a chance for qualification into the semi-finals with a victory on net run rate. Sweetly timed, but straight to backward point. Expensive over, 20 for 2. Well, thankfully, Ayan is still continuing with his spell. You never know what Dubai was planning. And Sohaib Khan, dangerous, dangerous player. Watch out for him if he gets going. Oh, struck on the back leg. Optimistic appeal. Yeah, the height was the factor there.
Yeah, and also there was a half appeal from Ayan. He didn't go full-fledged to the umpire, and that always created a doubt in the mind of the umpire. But nonetheless, I think it was too high as well.
Yeah, he's a very humble and honest lad. He knew it was an out. But once again, that lovely shape on the ball. He's seaming it prodigiously off the wicket here. This is superb bowling.
Yeah, absolutely. We have seen a lot of medium pacers, right-arm bowlers taking the ball away from the right-handers. But Ayan, he's a special talent. He gets the ball in towards the right-handers.
Yeah, that's something we noticed early in the tournament as well. He has that gift of natural in-swing. And he's certainly using it to very good effect here. They have taken a leg by, so Hamad Ahmed Khan back to face the music. Oh, that was a bit of a hack at that one, really. I liked the approach. He got down the wicket to cut the swing, but then Ayan very smartly bowled it a touch wider.
Yeah, excellent game awareness shown by Ayan. And rightfully pointed out, Ahmed, I think that is one way to negate the swing. Just come a couple of steps ahead from the crease and just avoid that deadly in-swingers from Ayan.
Taking a look at the field setup. Extra cover and mid-wicket are in, hoping for anything in the air. Ronak Punoli on the offensive, and that's the right approach, especially when you need to win on net run rate. You need to dismiss the opposition early. Bowled wider and didn't fish at that one. Better focus that time from Hamad Ahmed Khan.
I would love to see Ayan just try to bowl that cutter maybe and try to bowl that outswinger. We understand he's got that natural tendency to bring the ball in. But if he can just try to develop that skill to take the ball away, well, he will become a very lethal bowler.
Yeah, absolutely. That change of pace could be a useful tactic. Be unpredictable. That is the name of the game, especially with the hard hitting nature of T20. Keep the batters guessing, keep them honest. Forcing drive, catches the inside edge. Will find the square leg. Well, with the way the ball is seaming around, I think young Ayan Misbah will have a role to play as well. Back in the side, and certainly he's batted beautifully in the tournament and come up with some occasional overs of medium pace as well.
Oh, quite certainly. That youngster is really impressed all of us here in the Combox. Has had a very good overall tournament with the bat and also with the ball.
And he's been keeping himself busy apart from the D20 as well. I had a short conversation with his lovely parents who come to every game whenever he's playing. Beautiful shot again from Sagheer Khan. There is a sweeper cover, so smart field setting, and they just informed me that he had just made 200 in an inter-academy game this morning. So he's in good form, that's for sure.
Well, that is some news, Ahmed, from that youngster scoring a 200. Unbelievable stuff. I've seen him scoring 100 in one of the recent domestic tournaments, but that is just too much to absorb, I would say.
He's certainly got the hunger, that big appetite for runs, sparkling talent that Dubai have on their hands. If they can just shine this diamond, I think he can go a very long way. In fact, I feel he can go all the way right to the top. He's just 15 years old, Owais Ali. Wow, these precocious youngsters, the way they have performed in the D20 has certainly been a revelation. Edged and taken! He chased the wide one on that occasion, and Ayan gets his man.
Well, he's having a dream night, Ayan, and once again has picked up another important wicket. And there was no swing on offer on that occasion, trying to fetch it from far, no feet movement whatsoever, legal delivery. And there you go, standing from his crease, clearing his front leg. And it was a nothing shot in the end.
Smart bowling and effective bowling from Team Dubai. 23 for 3. Hamad Ahmed Khan disappoints once again. So it's going to be Sagheer Khan in at 5, but he will be off strike at the moment. Well, that plan to use Nilansh has been sent to the recycle bin very quickly. Zeeshan Nasir back into the attack and hunting for yet more wickets. Oh, chased a wide one. Bit of a loss of concentration there from Sohaib.
Well, Team Dubai, they can sense that they can go all out and go for the kill. They've already gotten 3 wickets, so might as well just try to wrap this innings as quickly as they can and try to chase it as quickly as they can.
Yeah, no Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, no Adnan ul Mulk, no Saad Maqsood in the side. So it's a new look batting order for Ajman. Just squeezed away for a single. And you do feel that the onus is on this pair in the middle to have a very big partnership. Otherwise, it could be curtains relatively early.
Well, Ahmed, I would say that Team Dubai would have another opportunity to pick up a wicket. Sagheer is one of those batters. He's not going to stay in for long. He will try to play those big shots. He's going to express himself early. And I think that is where Team Dubai will have an opportunity to pick up another huge wicket.
Oh, absolutely. But what should the strategy be? There is a deep square in position and a deep point. So they're looking for him to slash the ball or go for that mistimed pull maybe. Let's see if Zeeshan has something up his sleeve for Sagheer Khan. Oh, he's connected on that pull shot. Return to sender, please. That's out of here.
He has just walked in the middle. He's played his first ball and he has bludgeoned this out of the park. Zeeshan Nasir trying to go for that bouncer. He had all the pace in the world, but Sagheer Khan said, I'm going to take you down.
That is some sweet sounding ASMR for you fans. Short ball and oh, that was a gorgeous connection. It was immediately six and he didn't even go full-blooded. Just flicked it, jabbed at it. Bye-bye. Please fetch it for me. Massive six. And that has even impressed the Dubai fielders.
Yeah, he's absolutely dismissed this from his presence. And a bit of arrogance there as well on the first shot he's played.
Well, that's the way he plays. It's his way or the highway. And it works for him. He doesn't get bogged down. He doesn't complicate his game. See ball, hit ball. Fair enough, sometimes he can look silly getting out. But when he comes off, he wins you the game.
Yeah, absolutely, Ahmed. I think sometimes he just goes into that shell of his. So now today he can express himself.
So Zeeshan on red alert. Goes full, big appeal, but just got it wrong. Just sliding down leg maybe.
Well, not a bad ploy from Zeeshan Nasir. The idea was right. After he bowled that sharp bouncer, got whacked, but then came in with the devastating Yorker right in the block hole, and good decision. Always missing the leg stump.
Good comeback delivery, mixing up his length. Sagheer was late on it for sure. Right then, what is ball number 3 to Sagheer Khan going to be? Change of pace, he should consider that. Maybe a full slow delivery. Just slightly wide of off. He'll chase it, that's for sure. Oh, this is sliced in the air. There is a deep point. And he takes it. It's the 15-year-old who takes the biggest catch of the game.
Disaster, to say the least, for Team Ajman. They have lost their mainstream batter. It is the big fish. Sagheer Khan has to depart so early, and Zeeshan Nasir has picked up a huge scalp here.
Well, if you removed those 15 runs taken off Nilansh Keswani, where would Ajman be? Fair delivery. It was back of a length. He chased it, sliced it, and Ayan Misbah, cool as a cucumber. Safe catch. And Ajman are in serious trouble now. 30 for 4. Well, Vaibhav Vaswani, the young lad coming in at 6. He's not had a great run in the tournament so far with the bat, but tonight is a major opportunity. He's a genuine top order bat actually. He's had to bat at number 7, number 8, which is quite unfair. Meanwhile, this was the dismissal of Sagheer. We knew he would go hard away, Sali, and often it's been his downfall.
Yeah, I was just mentioning in that over that when he bats, you're always in for a chance.
Zeeshan Nasir, superb bowling. Oh, goes for that in dipper. Yeah, Vaibhav just does walk across his stumps a touch. So the ball was on, but just got the line incorrect there.
Yeah, clearly we can see that the idea was right from the speedster. Trying to go for that glory delivery, trying to get that swing away from Vaibhav, and rightfully pointed out to Ahmed. He's just shuffling across the stumps, and that is where the bold and the LBW might come into equation.
Yeah, his front foot is ending up pointing towards extra cover at off stump. If you watch it closely, needs to be careful. Beautiful delivery. Beat them all ends up. Outstanding over from Zeeshan Nasir. Ajman in all sorts of bother here. 31 for 4. Still one more over of power play remaining. Well, good luck getting the ball out of Ayman Ahmed's hand tonight. He's been bowling a dream spell. 2 for 4 in just 2 overs. And he's looking for plenty more. Slower delivery to Sohaib Khan. Gentle push out to the sweeper cover. Well, the problem is he's being stranded at the non-striker's end. And wickets have been tumbling on the other side.
Yeah, now one thing they need to ensure is do not lose any more wickets. So, hey, the senior statesman, just having a word with the youngster way above in the middle. Do not throw away your wicket. We have 15 overs to bat. Let's bat out the 20 overs.
Well, he has a noticeable shuffle at the crease way above. So maybe get a slip in place. A gully maybe. He might chase one outside off. Let's see what Ronak Panoli has in store. Definitely a slip. Aryan Lakra has settled in there. And the point fielder has moved a touch finer as well. It's Angad Nehru, the substitute. Slower delivery and very nicely played. And Weber, well, his heart must have been thumping. Now he can relax. He's off the mark.
Yeah, good captaincy by Ronak Panoli. The moment he's seen the left-hander come in the middle, he straight away opted to go for the slip, considering Ayman is going to take the ball away from the left-hander.
Sohaib Khan, usually a power player, likes to get on with the game. He needs to play a different sort of innings tonight. There you can see once again short mid-wicket, short extra cover in a catching position. They have taken a sweeper cover for him though. Mid-off and mid-on are up, so nothing full, that is for sure. Ayman, perhaps a fielder was moving in the background. You don't want to disturb this man's rhythm at the moment.
Absolutely not. He's having a dream night, a dream spell. Already picked up 2 wickets, and I would love to see the captain Ronak Panoli opt to give him one more over. Yeah, there seems to be a problem there.
Yeah, in the run-up, perhaps the outfield, it's gotten very waterlogged in the last 2 or 3 days. Dew has made a huge comeback in this tournament, just like Team Dubai. The middle week was okay, very pleasant weather. There was no humidity about, so when the dew wasn't around, there were some low-scoring games. But now it's become like a virtual swimming pool out there, and even the bowlers' run-ups have been affected. And of course, their rhythm and their gather is everything to them. Coming into him, chopped away towards point, will pick up a quick single.
Yeah, that is the right approach. Now, Sohaib, I think he'll have to just lower down his gear. We saw him playing those aggressive strokes against Nilanski Aswani. But now the situation is that you just need to stay in the middle and just focus on those singles and doubles.
Well, it depends if he's on manual transmission or automatic. Maybe he can change gears if he has 6 of them. If it's just P, R, N, and D, he might go straight to 100 miles per hour. So far, Ayman has been absolutely immaculate so far. 2 for 7 in his 3rd over. Well, he's already having some problems with his run-up, and you're asking him to bail out. And he's rightfully giving an earful to Vaibhav. I'm sure these young lads have played a lot against each other.
Oh, absolutely. They know each other really well off the field, and all is played in the good spirit. I think I just saw that the fielder there in the 3rd man was moving when the bowler was in his run-up.
Yeah, left hand, right hand combination can sometimes catch you unawares. If you're 3rd for the righty, you need to come at fine. Get a move on. All going according to plan for Team Dubai so far. Superb bowling with the new ball. Good short pitch delivery. He's played it well and guided it to fine for a much needed boundary.
Yeah, that's a very rare bad delivery we have seen from Ayan. Has been spot on today, but on this occasion, just going a little short and off direction on the legs. And there you go, just guiding it beautifully towards fine leg, getting 4 important runs.
Yeah, he rode the bounce well there, Webber, and more importantly, didn't look to play the pull shot. He was just trying to play it with a straight blade and expertly managed. So let's see. It's never too late. Maybe finally he can show glimpses of his quality in the D20. A rare loose delivery by Ayman Ahmed. Steps out and takes it on the full, just catching the bottom end of the bat. Going to be another dot ball as it crashes into the non-striker's end.
Yeah, we can see showing a little bit of aggression here from Vaibhav. And I personally believe it is not required. He stands down the track and trying to take down the premier bowler today, I would say, Ayan.
Yeah, just got tempted with mid-off and mid-on up. 38 for 4. It's been a wretched start to the game for Ajman, and most of it has been their own fault, really. Some very questionable shot selection, to say the least. Hamdan, soft dismissal. Sagheer Khan as well. Watchfully played, and it's been an outstanding power play. Oh, hang on here. Aryan Lakra with the direct hit has cost his team another run. Yeah, sheepish smile. Good fielding, but it backfired. 39 for 4 at the end of the power play. Well, it's been one-way traffic in the power play so far, all towards the men in blue. Zeeshan Nasir getting an early wicket. Hamdan Tahir with a very rash shot. Good catch by the keeper. Faiz Nakhwa got an absolute ripper. Look at that bounce of an awkward length. Nilansh Keswani was tried for 1 over, and he was hit for 3 boundaries by Sohaib Khan. Beautiful batting. Lovely back cut. And then Hamad chasing a wide one, nicking off. And Sagheer Khan started with a 6 and then got a deep point. Just couldn't hold himself back. And that was a huge blow to Ajman, wasn't it, Wesley?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest wicket, I would say, for Team Ajman. He was one of the hopes and the one who could just take the game away from the opponents, trying to play too many shots. And that's the signal from the umpire, the completion of the power play.
Well, they are continuing with the seam bowlers here. I like this idea from Ronak Panoli. There's awkward bounce, there's swing in the air. And Zeeshan Nasir will bowl his third. We've seen him bowl 3 up top with the new ball regularly for Team Dubai. So it's sticking to plan A. Oh, elegant clip off the hip there from Vaibhav. Does look an organized batter. Just needs to spend time at the crease. Time is a precious resource.
Yeah, seems to be very technical sound batter is Vaibhav Vaswani, and doesn't really overstride, doesn't really fall when he's playing those flick shots, has got an excellent balance and the right technique. So I would say he has a perfect opportunity to score big here tonight and prove his team his worth.
So Sohaib Khan, he's gotten off to a start here, timing the ball well. Needs to make this innings count. Oh, beautiful delivery. Beat him all ends up. He was camping on the back foot and it was slightly fuller outside off.
Well, we're into the 7th over and still we can see there is some movement of the surface. Perfect length, perfect ball, and just shaping away from the batter.
Yeah, just held its line. Beautiful delivery. That would honestly encourage me to still have a slip fielder in there for him. He's bowling tremendous lines, challenging the batters consistently. Fuller one and beautifully read and equally well played by Sohaib Khan. That's the shot of the night.
Oh, that is a fantastic shot. Beautiful, so pleasing to the eye. Sohaib has played a lovely cover drive and a much required one for Team Ajman.
Such a tremendous timer of the ball, Shoaib Khan. It was just a push. Kept his shape. Wonderful presentation of the blade. And the placement was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, brilliant. Never really overstriding on that. Played it as late as he could. Excellent balance and tremendous footwork there. Proper cricketing stroke.
Cracked away behind point. Will be a single. So he's looking good at the crease here. 21 of 15. He's made those eye-catching 20s and 30s in the D20. But we want to see a sizable innings today.
Yeah, now that he's already gotten the start, he should convert this 22 into a big one and really have that responsibility on his shoulders, considering all four top batters are back into the dugout.
Vaibhav needs to play his part as well. Well, an unorthodox way of clearing the mud from your spikes using the 30-yard markers. That's pretty on-the-go thinking from Zeeshan Nasir. They do have that tool, the bowlers, to just clean their spikes. Very muddy outfield now. So much dew. It's getting very heavy, waterlogged. Tough going. Nicely played. Now he's not striding across too much. He's remaining still at the crease. And that is key to being a productive and consistent batter.
Yeah, that is what you need to do in the middle at the moment. There is no need for those big shots at this stage of the game. So Vaibhav, he needs to show a lot of maturity and play a sensible knock and just support his senior statement in the middle.
Yeah, don't get too obsessed with your strike rate. Just build an innings. Even run a ball will do right now for Ajman. Shoaib Khan, you can just flip a switch and start blasting sixes. So you don't need to worry about the run rate when he's with you in the middle. Beautiful shot, overpitched and smashed through the covers for 4.
Oh, that is a glorious looking stroke down the ground along the carpet. And first it was from the blade of Shoaib, and now we are seeing a replica coming in from Vaibhav. Beautiful stroke. Always wanted to play intentionally down the ground, and he's got 4 more runs to his tally.
That left-hander's elegance, let me tell you. Looks so good. And that was a top shot from Double V. End of 7, it's 49 for 4. So the leg spinner, Aditya Shetty, coming into the game. He will certainly have his role to play. Fantastic bowler. He's bowled really well in the last couple of games for Team Dubai. Batted well as well. He always likes to remind me, hey, come on, talk about my batting. We know I'm a good bowler. But in fact, it was his cameo against Sharjah which got them beyond that 180 mark. And they eventually did manage to defend that through Ayman Ahmed. So certainly his batting is underrated. I tip my hat to you, Aditya. You've certainly added that power game with some lusty blows. But now it's job number 1. Needs to bowl a good spell with the ball. Googly, nicely read. And nicely pushed out to the sweeper cover. Call is for 2. But good fielding on the boundary. Akasha Tahir. He can be another seam bowling option. Completely forgot about him.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if he'll be getting a chance to be bowling in this game. And that was a very good delivery, I would say, from Aditya. Surprising the batter. The first delivery he's bowled, it was a wrong one.
Yeah, he has a lot of confidence in his googly. And why not? Disguises it beautifully. It's his wicket-taking ball. 50 up for Ajman. It's taken plenty of damage, but the current run rate is not that bad. It's okay. Watchfully played. Oh, risky single. He just about placed it far enough from Aditya to make it across for 1.
Yeah, you need to be very careful, extremely careful in the middle. You do not want to be losing a wicket from here onwards. And that too, in a form of a run out. So a bit of a partnership being building now here in the middle.
Yeah, that was the need of the hour, wasn't it? Slip in place. So good to see. He's still on the move. On the attack is Ronak Panoli. He would dearly like not to be chasing anything above 140 maybe, because they need to win the game quickly. If they win the game, that is, because they can only make it through to the semis on net run rate. Oh, beautiful delivery. Bit of extra bounce for Aditya Shetty.
Well, this is a brilliant start from Aditya. The conditions are very difficult in the middle, especially for the spinners. There's a lot of dew in the middle, and still he's been able to grip the ball and have a great rip on that.
That's an encouraging start. Very difficult for the wrist spinners in these conditions. Slog sweep out of the park. Sohaib Khan for you.
It seems like Sohaib has decided he's going to play a few shots now. And that was a brilliant stroke, going down on one knee, and a slog swept beautifully for a much needed maximum.
Yeah, it was just floated up there in the slot. And he said, yeah, I'll take a big piece of that one. Beautiful connection. Way back. There are no half hits with Sohaib Khan. That ball travels far and wide. 29 of 19. This is a very good innings. But once again, I keep repeating, he needs to make it a sizable one. Get a big 50 to your name. Good comeback delivery. A lot straighter this time from Aditya.
Yeah, this is where Ronak Panoli, he'll have to put his thinking cap here, Ahmed. They've gotten the 4 wickets. They should not have that defensive mindset from here onwards. They should just go all out and try to bowl them out here.
Oh, most certainly. They need to keep chipping away. Careful prod, and that is good batting. He's moved into the 30s without much of a fuss. But a decent over from Aditya Shetty. 9 off it, 58 for 4. Well, it was a horror start to the game for Team Ajman. Hamdan falling second ball. Faiz Nakhwa got a brute of a delivery from Ayan. Hamad Ahmed Khan and Sagheer Khan falling early as well. Since then, some resistance coming in from Sohaib Khan and Weber Vaswani. But this partnership needs to continue. Nilansh back into the attack. Good delivery. Now he can bowl with the field spread and really look to set up the batter here.
Yeah, and also I won't be surprised if I see Aryan Lakra to be joining him in that next over.
Yeah, absolutely. Aryan will certainly have a role to play, and they both bowled really well in the previous game against Sharjah. Just went for 20 odd runs, and well, what was that from Aftab Alam, the keeper? Well, you're chiding the fielder, but what was your effort there? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can clearly see that he was complaining to the fielder. He's got the gloves in his hand, and that wasn't really a hard throw. Should have been stopped.
Silly extra run conceded. Flatter delivery. He's punched it out to the right of that sweeper cover. But Atar Rahman does well. Not seeing any big turn for Nilansh just yet. In the previous games, he was getting a lot of response from the surface.
Yeah, Ahmed, and that is why, because he is bowling too quick. He's bowling it flatter, quicker, and I don't understand this ploy. And that is the reason he's not getting any purchase from the track.
Yeah, you can't be afraid of being whacked around. That's part and parcel of a spinner's game in cricket. That's better. Slightly slower in the air. Yeah, of course, Sohaib Khan's reputation certainly precedes him. But you also have 3 boundary riders in the deep. So any mistimed hit, especially at this stage of the game, could be very costly for Ajman as well. You need to dare to flight the ball. Oh, inside edge. Just trying to play across the line there, Weber.
Yeah, and also coming back to your point, Ahmed, Nilansh Keswani is one of those spinners who doesn't really turn the ball big. He mostly relies on those arm deliveries. So he can afford to just give a little bit of flight and entice the batter to go big.
Oh, poor delivery. Thankfully, he got his body behind it. Oh, be careful, Aditya Shetty, dear me. That knee planted in the outfield. You're looking to make amends, but don't injure yourself, young man. You have a long, prolific career ahead of you. Be careful. 62 for 4. Well, the Dubai bowling has been outstanding so far. Two early strikes by Zeeshan Nasir and Ayman Ahmed with the new ball. Since then, the spinners have been looking to build some pressure. But so far, it's a good partnership, up to 32 runs for the fifth wicket. But they needed to make it into 132 runs.
Yeah, they were struggling at one point of the game. They were 30 for 4. And that is where Team Dubai needed to just apply some extra pressure and try to get those wickets. But then, all credit needs to be given to the senior statesman Sohaib. He's playing a very good knock in the middle.
Akasha Tahir into the attack then, replacing Aditya Shetty. Oh, inside edge. Be careful, Vaibhav. He's just lost his focus. He was batting so well, according to the merit of the ball, now trying to play across the line. That's not the right option.
Yeah, especially when Akasha is trying to be bowling towards those stumps, and he will get that movement in his favour as well.
I think this is a good bowling change. Akasha, very experienced. He'll know how to bowl with the wet ball in these conditions. Picked up towards mid-wicket. That's a handsome shot. Good fielding. Angad Nehru did really well there. Good slide and quick throw. But that was a sweet shot from Vaibhav.
Yeah, clearly we can see now Weber is trying to shift gears, and I'm not too sure if that is required at this stage of the game. There's still plenty of overs to go, so maybe Sohaib can take that responsibility and that role, and Weber can stay and hold one end.
Very true. Needs to be absolutely spot on with his shot selection. A rush of blood in this situation could be costly. One hand off the blade, mid off, does well. Good fielding, Nilansh. Well, we know he's a gun fielder and he likes to be involved in the game. He wants to field in those so-called hotspot areas.
Well, talking about Nilansh, he's in the top 5 fielders if we talk about in this tournament. He's already picked up 7 catches in this tournament, Ahmed.
Yeah, that's not a surprise to me at all. He's a very good fielder down the ground and got great pair of hands as well. Once again, trying to force the ball onto the onside. Change of pace delivery. They're looking for 2. And that was a poor throw from Angad. Made it in time. So Vaibhav, well, it's working for him so far. But he's flirting with danger, I feel.
Yeah, they were under a lot of pomp and pressure early on, Team Ajman. But now we can see the pressure is certainly getting released, Ahmed.
Yeah, it is getting released. Partnership up to 36 runs. But one mistake will bring Team Dubai back into it. So he needs to be watchful. Stepping out and a firm drive. There is a long on in position. So he's certainly batting with a lot of confidence. Trying to shift the momentum of the game. Ajman, well, 30 for 4. This game could have gone either way. But these two have done really well.
Yeah, really smart batting. They've steadied the ship. And Sohaib, being the senior statesman, beg your pardon, has really led his team from the front. Webb on the other end, he's played extremely well as well.
Yeah, had to apply himself. Was watchful to start off, but now looking to open up. Sohaib is playing a decent hand as well. Good delivery, finishing within the stumps, and a tidy over from Akasha Tahir. 68 for 4 at the halfway stage. And it's time for drinks and a change in the comm box.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, हाँ मोहम्मद वसीम। बड़ा अच्छा लगा मुझे फिर से हमारी एकेडमी को ज्वाइन करके 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट क्रिकेट एकेडमी। और आज ज़्यादा अच्छा ये लगा कि जब मैं इधर आया हूँ तो हमारे बच्चे भी ज़्यादा हो गए थे, मतलब एडमिशन हो रहे हैं, ट्रेनिंग अच्छी हो रही है, फैसिलिटीज़ अच्छी हैं। बड़ा अच्छा लगा इधर प्रैक्टिस करके। और आप भी अपने बच्चों को इधर एडमिशन कराएं और इंशाल्लाह अच्छी अच्छी फैसिलिटीज़ के साथ प्लेयर बनाएं।
Well, thank you very much, Mohammed Wasim, for getting that important time of him and coming and visiting to these youngsters who are looking to start up their career. And definitely with these kind of services and luxury of facilities, we'll build a lot of stars from here. Mark my words. What a facilities we have here at the 7 District Academy. We've got bowling machines. We've got that speed meter on, which tells you how much speed you're getting through. I mean, I don't think so in anywhere in UAE we have that kind of a luxury and that kind of the facilities. Wonderful ground, wonderful pitches as well. You can see there is a bit something for the bowlers as well. You don't find usually in UAE these kind of wickets where the bowlers can also dominate at times when given a bit of rough. With me is Sagheer Khan. Asghar, welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you very much, Abid Ibrahim. Yes, certainly. 7 District Cricket Academy, one of the best in the country. Well, a little bit of sloppy work there in the field. Allow them to come back for the second. Well, Abid, 68 for 4. What you make of the contest here? It's a must win for both teams, and that net run rate will come into play as well.
Well, it's a contest within contest. There is a team who's sitting out for Team Fujairah praying for the bye. And this is what we expected. Every time we find one team who's just trying to crush in by getting benefit of another team's victory or the loss. What a tournament.
Worked away here. So it was taking a bit of time. It's really important that he bats all the way here. Moves on to 37. Weber, young wicket keeper, also hung in alongside him. They lost 4 early wickets. This is a bit of a recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Those 4 wickets still hurting Team Ajman. Courtesy great bowling there from the attackers of Team Dubai. They have placed them on a back foot.
Beautifully bowled, an outside edge to short third man. That's the end of over number 11. It's 71 for 4 Ajman.
Oh, wonderful delivery there from Akasha. He's mixing it up pretty nicely. The slower one, Zuhaib didn't read that one at all.
Yeah, the surface is providing enough assistance even for the medium pacers. If you bowl into the surface, those cutters really gripping enough to keep the bowlers interesting.
Well, indeed, the fast bowlers have a big role to fill in. Yeah, but that's probably because of that due which is just building it up. Really a lot more than this in the second innings also. Keep in mind, I think it was a wonderful toss for Team Dubai. They have won this toss and elected to bowl first. They'll have a bit of advantage of this initial stage of the game.
Absolutely. And if they can restrict them somewhere around 140, they will fancy their chances. And also they will have their calculations sorted out. How many overs they would have to chase.
This time he's tried to heave on the leg side. There's a lots of real estate vacant where they can easily pick up 2.
Good running. Just need to work it around for the next 3 or 4 overs and have wickets in hand to have a real dip in the last 5 overs to go after the bowling. They will certainly look to get to that 160 mark.
Well, Asghar, for me, I think this is the time where Dubai need to pick up wickets rather than trying or letting the batters settle or trying to bowl defensive bowls so that they can get away with it, not conceding much boundaries. Yes, that might work, but if you don't pick up wicket after picking 4 initially, it will not help you out. This time, batter advancing down the track, trying to play the shot. Weber, I'm sure back on his mind it is there that he's faced runner ball now. So he want to attack. This is the perfect time for Dubai to go for the wicket.
Absolutely, and rightly pointed out there by Abid that they should look to pick up another wicket. What's happened there?
I'm not sure of that. I think this conference should have been near the stump mics so that we have the idea what's going on. And I think it's all good. Umpires are getting involved. Yeah, physio is there. Yeah, I think they're just doing that concussion test on him. And he looks fine to me. Yeah, high fives are there. All good. Ayan is another young talent. And meanwhile, let's change the ball as well.
Yeah, the umpire was looking at it very closely. Because of the dew, it can swell up. That water goes into the seam, make it just go out of shape. So they'll have to consistently look after the ball.
This is what happened there. It was pounced in front, and there you go. Hitting him probably on the jawline or probably slightly the top of that, but it's all good. He's young and he's quite strong as well.
Yeah, wonderful young cricketer, Ayan Misbah, full of energy. He's got tremendous skill as a cricketer. One for the future as well. Just 15 years of age. You've seen plenty of young talent coming through at the Emirates D20 this season.
Well, to be honest, I've seen Ayan Misbah, but also I've seen Ayan Afzal Khan when he was 15-year-old and he played that first D20, if I'm not wrong. That guy has been something that you could have make out that this boy has a big talent in him, and then the world have seen him, what he's done. Especially that plate finals in the West Indies where he scored, I think, 97 runs unbeaten. What a knock that was.
Gone straight down the ground for a single. Oh, Ayan Afzal Khan is a tremendous cricketer. And what a ride for him at the top level. He's become the most important cricketer going around in the country. Oh, this is very, very sloppy.
Yeah, I think it was right from the beginning that I think Ronak is probably asking the umpire the ball was dead. Yeah, this is what. Yeah, the umpire also says the ball was dead.
So Haben Weber had other ideas. They just tried to stall in a run there. And turned down by the umpire, and rightly so. Clearly, Ronak Panoli was not impressed with that But umpire coming into play and doing a great job. Turn that one down, 75 for 4. Last ball of the 12th over. Kasha is doing a mighty fine job here.
Last and slower delivery. This is beats the outside off. The ball doesn't have enough legs. But worth coming back. Well, a tight over. Didn't give much in this over, Akasha Tahir. Hence the over with couple. 12 gone, 77 for 4, Ajman.
It's going to be Nilash Keswani to bowl his last over. 77 for 4. If they can manage to pick up another wicket here, it can really push Ajman back, because this partnership is looking promising. Look at the field on the offside for the left-hander. There's a sweeper cover on the fence, and a long off leg side is heavily packed with 3 men patrolling the boundaries to inside the ring.
Yeah, he's bowling according to field as well. He's trying to target the pads and bowling a little quicker than the usual.
Very good field placement from Ronak Panoli, having shot mid-wicket in. This is wonderful stuff here. Good pressure they're building on Weber. They want to force him play a big shot at this stage.
And they got to pick up wicket. I think they did well to pile up the pressure on the young Weber. The only problem is Weber is not letting his guard down.
He needs to get off strike here. 3 dots. But he must not panic here. And there's still 7.3 overs remaining.
Yeah, this is better shot selection. Playing on the merit of the ball. And rightly said, give the strike to the senior partner, Sagheer Khan, who's batting well. 40 runs for him of 33. I think he's the one who can get the boundary for the team, Ajman. Boundaries have completely dried off.
And they need to break the shackles. At least one of these two will have to go after the bowling a little more.
Well, indeed. Yeah, making slightly change in the deep mid-wicket. They're pushing deep mid-wicket back now. So expect the arm ball. This time slightly slower in the air and a chance of a run out. Nilash thinks he's got his man. He celebrates, and I think the batter is in trouble, Asghar.
He really struggled there for that. There was a little bit of mix-up as well between Weber and Sohaib, and clearly Sohaib is struggling here. Good throw next to the stumps. Nilash was quick to whip the bails off. He's gone. Desperate dive there from Sohaib, but he won't be able to make that. That's the end of another batsman getting himself set and then getting run out. Disappointment for Sohaib and Ajman. They've lost their 5th wicket. It's 78 for 5.
And you saw Matthew Rab, the new man, walking in. Half of the team of Ajman is back in the hut. trouble time for Ajman. And for Dubai, they have just picked up the big wicket at the right time. They'll be thinking to restrict Team Ajman below 130, that's for sure. Yeah, just swivel straight to the man. Only single available. Yeah, it's 79 for 5 at the end of 13. Ajman in a bit of bother.
पीछे उधर आकाश आकाश आरी आरी रन एंड गो पटेल कम here कवर के हां Ronnie I need one shot में guys it's taking more than 60 seconds yaar
Aditya Shetty, the new man coming in, he's bowled first over, given 9, didn't pick up any wicket, but I think it's the right time to bring that leg spinner against the new man, especially against his arm, where he can really get those googlies in. Might be able to pick up another one. A wicket-taking option for Team Dubai. Aditya, but not having a great tournament so far.
But he has the ability to produce that wicket-taking delivery. And right now, Ronak Panoli attacking and hoping that Aditya really bowls some wonderful deliveries. And they're another wicket away. Possibly the last recognized pair in the middle here.
Well, I'm just wondering why Panoli himself was not bowling. As per my knowledge, he's an exceptional bowler.
Come on. I like it.
Wonderful, wonderful ball.
That was very good delivery. Yeah, fair point. Ronak Panoli does offer that left arm spin. Accuracy, we have seen him bowl some wonderful spells.
It's just smart bowling, especially in the dew conditions. The ball is slightly gripping on the crease as well. What it will do, that it might get stuck a little bit, or maybe the skid on can help Aditya pick up wicket here. Very watchful Issam Mathura. I think Weber need to work a little bit.
Yeah, he's been tied down 24 of 27. Wonderful start from Aditya in this spell. He's bowling very good areas, drawing the right-hander forward. Only 2 runs again of this over. Wicket of the previous over. So Dubai, they're really tightening the screws here in these middle overs against Ajman.
I'm just wondering when he'll bring that big googly in. He's got that wonderful... Oh! I think the batter was looking for that wrong gun. Just like I was wondering, it might be a wrong gun for the left against the left-hander.
Almost got through. That was the top spinner, quicker delivery, and Weber hanging back on the back foot. He's got to be careful with that one.
Yeah, we do expect few quiet overs from here, from Dubai. Some tight bowling. Nilansh, especially in the previous over. Now, good ball. It's just flying in the air. 14 gone. 82 for 5, Ajman.
quick change boys अपनी जगहों पे जल्दी भागो लेफ्टी हैंड स्ट्राइक लेफ्टी इधर आ जाओ ओके आ जाओ नहीं लेफ्टी इधर आ जाओ आगे रोनी उधर ही रहेगा ओके
Yeah, probably this is the reason the captain doesn't need to roll his arms over. Aryan Lakra, the new man in, to roll his arms over. I think he's just getting the ball On 15th over. A bit too late to introduce him.
Yeah, but he's a very experienced cricketer. He will love to pick up wickets here and keep the momentum for Dubai. Round the wicket. Nicely driven. A little fumble on the offside from Ronak. It might just look for that second not there.
Yeah, I think they may have done a good job here by bowling good line and length. I think the fielders need to be on their toes. They need to do complete job here. They just can't take the game for granted. They might have picked up 5. They have kept Ajman quiet. On the 15th over, below 100 they are batting. So at times where team think that they might have got the game, but it's not the case. You need to finish it off. A bit of false start there. Probably he's hold himself back because at the time at the seam you lose the control.
Tucked away on the onside from Weber. Looking for the second not there. Well, you make a very good point, Abid Ibrahim. They must not relax here, Dubai, at this stage. They got them under pressure, but if they allow the game to drift in the last 5 overs, they will get up to like somewhere 140. Nicely played this time towards short third man and a quick single and get home there.
Yeah, definitely they'll be hoping to get something to defend, something to bowl at. So I'm sure this thing is in their mind, 140. It's a low total, but I think that would be something. He steps out and tries to play a big shot, just tipped in front. Yeah, it's not easy to hit the ball, especially when it's bowled slow.
The intent is there from Weber, looking to charge down the pitch. Didn't got all of it. Perhaps Ayan Musbah could have come in for a few paces. That's what Aryan was saying to him. He goes for that slog sweep this time, but straight to the man in the deep. So Assam is also looking to break free here. Wonderful over from Aryan Lakar. Comes to an end. 88 for 5 after 15.
Righty and strike, boys. कितने हो रह गए? 5 स्कोर है 89 12 और 20 32 5 में 32 हो जाएगा 120 120 को चेस करने हैं हमने 13 में ठीक है स्वीप मारने दो इनको इसको
I tell you what, he's getting all the secrets out. And we need to restrict them at 120. And that's what the calculation is. And they needed to chase it down from 13, I think.
Yeah, Aftab, behind the stumps, he's been pretty vocal, and we are hearing him through the stumps mic, but that is not the official verdict, so can't really comment on that.
Well, as the projected score, they are really on the hunt. They are right as per Aftab Alam. Yeah, this is very interesting phase. I enjoy it the most when the teams make these calculations and also rely on somebody's victory or somebody's losses. As I was out there, I could hear Team Fujairah planning and praying for Team Dubai to win this game.
It's that kind of day. A lot of cat and mouse stuff going on.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how you keep the entire tournament open. This is what the beauty of this tournament is. Always we find ourselves in this similar situations. I managed to get some wood on this. Running down the hill. Now, well done there by Nasir. This is what I think our Team Dubai can do. They can keep them quiet by not giving them boundaries, prevent the boundaries.
Yeah, they've done really well up till this point. And Weber pressure is on him. He's on 30 of 33. He's looking to break free. It's not the easiest surface where you can hit through the line, especially against the spinners. There's enough encouragement.
This time much fuller, beats the cover. I tell you what, it's wet outfield. The ball will not travel with the speed. You have to generate the pace or try to play aerial.
Also, one factor is sometimes the ball just gets a little softer. The water goes into the seam, it just swelled up. It's difficult to really get hold of it.
Yeah, it's get heavier as well. So lots of ifs and buts for these teams. We were talking with the very interesting phase we are at this tournament at the game number 30. I think Sharjah and Abu Dhabi are at a very comfortable position, but Emirates Blues must be relieved to win tonight. And then they're 3, I think, sorted. So the battle is for the position number 4. We have Ajman, we have Fujairah, we have a bit of Dubai as well.
All are in this game. All eyes on this game. Who will make it to the top 4?
Some goes big. Is it enough? No, it's not. Nilansh Keswani pulls that catch and takes the wicket. Isam couldn't hold himself. Went for the big hoik and lost his wicket.
He had to go for it because the pressure was building. Fair delivery, no trouble whatsoever. Aditya Shetty tossed that one up. It was hit hard and flat. Not far enough though. Excellent catch there from Nilansh Keswani. He's been brilliant in the field for Dubai. And Assam will have to walk back after scoring 5. Is 94 for 6, Ajman.
Yeah, the pace is back. Zeeshan Nasir. I think a good call from Team Dubai to bring the pace on, especially against the new man, Ankur. He'll not be on strike straight away, but Weber will face Zeeshan Nasir. Oh, just a hint of swing, probably seam.
It's a wonderful call from Ronak Panoli to bring back your strike bowler and look to pick up another wicket. He's been very, very attacking. Look at that delivery round the wicket. Just held its line and went in the air late. He has a wonderful Yorker. He'll be looking to aim at the base of that middle stump against Weber.
Yeah, against the left-hander, if he uses a crease little more, I think he can be really deadly with those Yorkers. Yeah, this time Weber tries to advance down the track, but similar story, no connection whatsoever.
Wonderful bowling. Yeah, with Ibrahim, if he goes a little wide on the crease, create that angle. I know you're talking about, you watched a lot of Shoaib Akhtar around the wicket stuff. One of your favorites, so you want him to just zero those Yorkers in at leg stump, create a bigger angle, and that's a very good point.
Yeah, we have seen also Wahab Riaz does that with the angle, the left armour. Oh, there was a bit of age, but the ball just kept rolling after passing the batter.
Q end of the bat, right at the bottom, just rolled along the surface. But 3 dot balls, that's the pressure this man is creating.
Yeah, they say you don't need to make many changes if things are going right. So Zeeshan Nasir is doing it completely right, but he's got that only this last 3 deliveries. Asian pass, and there will be a boundary. A bit of luck there for Weber and a bit of relief.
Perfect result at the end. Bit streaky, but they all count. Another very good delivery outside off stump. He went hard. Just raced away with the pace of Zeeshan Nasir. Fine for 4.
Yeah, I think he was going to play that ball away from his body, but too much to chase for Weber. But importantly, he's got 4 runs. But I think he need to get closer to the ball when he tries to hit the big shot. And this time, much better within the stumps, Zeeshan Nasir. And that's what you need to do. Keep wicket to wicket, because you don't go for the wickets now. You try to contain runs.
Absolutely. Even if they don't pick up wickets right now, just 3.1 overs, they will try to minimize the totals somewhere around 120 Dubai.
Yeah, cricket is a funny game. I tell you, if you don't go behind the wickets will follow. Great delivery, wide Yorker. Only 4 coming off this over. 98 for 6 Ajman. And Ankur Sagwan, I'm not sure about his batting abilities, but definitely if he's coming at number 8, he can tong few. He'll be up against Akasha, whose bowling is 3rd. Yeah, around the stumps. Oh, keeper missed that one. Yeah, that's unlucky for Akasha. He'll not be so pleased with the efforts behind the stumps.
Well, wonderful change of pace again from Akasha. He's someone who can adapt to the conditions quite brilliantly, and so far he's bowled economically. At this stage of the game, all the while they'll be looking to restrict the boundaries. 1s and 2s won't really bother them.
Yeah, 3 overs from on here. If Team Ajman manage to get 130, 35, I think they'll be happy. But for Dubai, they are eyeing to restrict them below 120. Along the carpet. Quick run. Only single. That will bring 100 for Ajman. At least something to cheer about. They at least got 3 figures.
Yeah, 100 for 6. Came a lot slower than they would have anticipated at the start of the innings. Right now, to get to that 130, I feel like they need couple of maximum, couple of boundaries. Otherwise, it won't be easy.
Yeah, it's up in the air, but no timing on that. Well, the problem with Ajman is that they have likes of Sagheer Khan, but they don't really know where to use him. If he's coming top order, the lower order, you don't have anybody who can get you those big shots at the lower order. If he comes at lower order, you find trouble at the top.
That's been a dilemma for the most of the tournament for them. He's been a standout performer. Now the slow bouncer is down the ground for a single. Well, he's certainly a match winner on his day, but he's been left to do too much, one feels at times. You need support from your top order to set up the game, and I think somewhere around 4, 5, 5, 6, depending on the situation, is the right number. But today he went at the top Unfortunately, didn't made a big score, and Ajman is nowhere in terms of a decent total.
This is up in the air. Some work for the fielder. And they'll only pick up one. These ones and twos are not hurting Team Dubai at all. The problem is that once you lose your striker who can slog the big shots, you find these 40s, just like Weber is playing runner ball 40. And also we saw Suhaib played slightly slower. The pressure gets onto the rest of the batters. Drilled it straight to the fielder. Oh, a bit of misfield and they are running off for it. I think he's done well. The throw was slightly away. But what they say, don't run on the misfield, but they did. They got 2 in the end, 7 coming off this over. It's 105 for 6 Ajman. And you can just imagine the amount of the dew which is dropping out in the outfield. A matter of 4 to 5 overs, we are changing the ball again. I just wonder how much heavier it will get into the second innings.
Well, that will certainly come into equation, the dew factor. I think this is the second time they have just replaced the ball. 105 for 6, just 2 overs remaining. Ajman, can they do some damage at the back end with Weber and Ankur in the middle? And it's going to be Ayan with 2 overs remaining. He's got 1 over remaining, so he'll be looking to bowl those cutters here.
Yeah, good rotation of the pacers here from Panoli. Ayman Ahmed will bowl the penultimate over. And why not? He's given only 12 and picked up 2. Zeeshan Nasir bowled exceptional as well. But he's done with his quota. There you go. Ayman. Oh, slower one. Tricked him. And that has crushed on the leg stump. A wicket coming at the right time for Dubai.
Absolutely brilliant, Ayman Ahmed. He foxed him with that slow delivery, never quite arrive, and Ankur was through the shot way too early. Have a look at that. Oh, way back. No trouble whatsoever. Look at that delivery. Foxed him. That's a wonderful variation to have in your repertoire.
He was looking to go big. He had the big high bat loft, but couldn't really read that cutter. 304 Ankur Sangwan walks back. 105 for 7 Ajman. Away Ahmed, the new man in. A very well bowled outside off with the angle.
Wonderful delivery. This man Avas, he certainly packs a punch, and we have seen him hit some lusty blows. Can he do it? 10 deliveries remaining, couple of big blows. That will push the total somewhere around 125, 130. Looks quite hard from here.
Yeah, looks a distance from here. Advancing down the track, he read that slower one pretty well. Well, Shahrukh Amin at the outfield didn't swept that one clean. Nevertheless, they'll get 2.
Every run count for Ajman. In Dubai, they will love to restrict them to bare minimum as possible and then sort their calculations out to nudge past Fujairah for that 4th spot.
It is hit straight to the ground, but wonderful work. Saved certain boundary, great efforts. We can clearly see that ball is sparkling water when it's running down the ground.
Yeah, it's quite wet at the moment, the outfield. Sometimes can be tricky for the fielders as well. That wet ball is hard to grip for everyone. Avas really looking to smash.
Yeah, that's up in the air, but that will land in front of the fielder. The long one has been really busy.
He's been kept busy, but once again, brilliant bowling. He's giving no pace whatsoever to work with. Bowling those slow deliveries, but not floating it up. The length has been absolutely brilliant.
Weber looks really eager for runs, eager for boundaries. He should go for the big shots. For now, I think he should take single and keep the strike with him. That's upish in the air. That's what he does. Takes the single and keeps the strike. Wonderful penultimate over comes to an end. It's 1-1 for 7 Ajman. A perfect calculation there. Akash Tahir to bowl the final over. It's Nelson on board with 7 wickets down. Ajman coming down the track and tries to play a cut shot. I think that fielder should have tried a little bit diving forward, and I would have stopped that one. But nevertheless, they got at least a couple of runs, Ajman, and they need, well, Dubai, as per their calculation, as per Aftab's calculation, 7 more runs. Dubai need to restrict them below 7 runs from here onwards.
Well, Akash has bowled really well. Can he finish it off well here? On the other end, Weber will be looking to find a boundary.
Again into the same direction, and that odd bounce might give a boundary there. Just teasing the fielder. Weber gets a boundary as he moves on to 48.
It's turning out to be a very good innings from the youngster. A little bit of width there, and he went hard, and just a little bit of bad bounce in front of that fielder. He was in 2 minds whether to stop the ball or go for that catch. In the process, that boundary leaked here.
I think the fielder, Ayan, just got bent down a little early than reading the bounce. Nevertheless, something to cheer for Ajman. Flick on the leg side this time. Some work for the fielder. They're coming back for 2. They're coming back for 2 nicely. And comfortable 2. Weber will be on strike, and he marks his 50. Took a little time, and the wickets were down. And he stood there and made sure he gets 50 runs for his team. Wonderful 50.
Good knock from the youngster coming in that middle order when his side was in spot of bother. But I just feel that he needed someone from the other end with those belligerent strokes to get them to somewhere around 140, which didn't happen.
Oh, back to the bowler, but tries for one. Yeah, they'll stick to one only. I tell you one, Aways can punch few, I think, the way he's batting.
Certainly he'll fancy his chances. If he gets anything in his arc, we've seen him club the ball long way. This is the opportunity, and I'm sure Akasha will take all the pace off.
Yeah, as he tricked away Ankur earlier. Somehow, Ajman has managed to get 120 on board. Looks very low total. But they'll have something to bowl at. Yeah, he's clubbed that one straight down the ground. Only single. Weber wants two. No. One last delivery. And I can sense the big shot is cooking.
And the big shot will need to be played by this man. 51 of 49, 4 fours, run a ball knock. Can he finish it off in a flurry with a maximum or a boundary? 121 for 7, last ball of the innings.
As he goes straight down the ground. Not sweet timing on it. They're coming back for two. It's a great running. Good running between the two. It was Aways who was pushing for the second. And he got there quite comfortably in the end. It's 123 for the loss of 7 in there. All allotted 20 overs. Ajman could manage to post on board. Looks a little small total considering the dew is out there. But they need to chase it in quick time. That's it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. But Dubai, they'll be pretty satisfied with the work done by the bowlers. Good toss to win. Now they exactly know what they need to get to knock over Fujairah as well at number 4. The start wasn't great. Both openers went early. 40 odd from Suhaib. And you got another little collapse in the middle. Sagheer and Hamad went quickly. 53 for Weber, which held the innings together but not enough support from the other end. 123 for 7 after 20.
Yeah, I think sending Hamdan as an opener all this tournament, he's been coming down the order. Nevertheless, this is the bowling order which has crushed the team Ajman. They've blown up the top order. Ayan and Zeeshan. Ayan with 3 and Zeeshan with 2. Away a piece for Aditya as well. They've been very decent in terms of giving extras away. They only given 3 extras in their 20 overs. Well, time for the highlights. That's how things have panned out there. It was early breakthrough for Team Dubai. Zeeshan starting it up in the air, and it was the first wicket Hamdan to fall, and then a cheap stroke there from the batter. Just got caught and bowled. Nilansh was bowling and trying hard to pick up a wicket, but a bit of misfielding and bit of fortunes were favouring Ajman, but then Hamad falling, then Sagheer coming in, and that was a big 6 on the leg side, and Sagheer was kept on going. But this is where he's lost his wicket, and things were never in control for Team Ajman. They couldn't recover from there. There was a tiny partnership there between Suhaib and Weber, but then that run out has turned the table for Team Ajman. They couldn't get much runs. Those boundaries were coming very hard. That catch from Nilansh was a great take. A bit of mix-up in the bowling. The pace, when they brought in the pace, they've just lost the plot there. A bit of misfield, but in the end, Ajman has managed to get over 120. It's 124 runs, target set by Team Ajman. We'll take a short break and be right back with the chase.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the Seven Districts Presents Emirates D20 2024, powered by Fancode. Well, it was Dubai who invited Ajman to bat first, and job done so far for Team Dubai. They've restricted Ajman to just a score of 123 in their allotted 20 overs. Only Vaibhav Vaswani and Sagheer Khan putting up any sort of resistance from Ajman. In terms of the Dubai bowling, well, it was a collective effort, but the shining lights were certainly Ayman Ahmed. Once again, Zeeshan Nasir up top took 2 wickets in the power play. Aditya Shetty bowled a very tidy spell as well. They were really struggling at 30 for 4, so to get up to 120 odd, they've done a pretty decent job. But do remember, Dubai need to finish this game early if they are to get into the top 4 and into a semi-final berth. We will tell you the exact equation as soon as we know it. But one thing is for sure, OS Ali, they will need to go hard in the power play.
Well, no two ways about that. There is no other way that they should play from here onwards. It has to be Ronak Panoli. Once again, the responsibility will be on his shoulders. It's one last game and nothing to lose for Team Dubai. They should go all out and express themselves.
Well, you mentioned the man of the moment, Ronak Panoli, the Dubai captain. He's just 26 runs away from having 500 runs in the D20. What a phenomenal performer he's been, truly leading from the front.
Yeah, I remember during the toss I was asking him the same question, that are we going to see a 500 from you, Mr. Ronak Panoli? And he was very confident during that interview. And I think he's going to be achieving it, hopefully, tonight.
Well, they certainly need 26 plus a lot more from him. Ajman, well, they do have the quality in terms of bowling of OS Ahmed. Ronak Panoli padded up and ready to go. And he's just trying to find out the equation as well, just like us. So as soon as they know, we will know. But we have to wait for the Dubai openers to emerge out there in the middle. Should be a thrilling game with that net run rate twist hanging around both teams.
Yeah, and also we can see Shahrukh Amin being padded up, though, so that will not be a bad option. Shahrukh Amin and Ronak Panoli, well, they've played a lot of cricket together in this season. They know each other very well. And mind you, Shahrukh Amin, he's a fierce striker, especially in the first 6 overs.
Oh, he's certainly a go-getter. And tonight he will have free license to truly express himself. Meanwhile, the Ajman bowlers just going through their paces. The likes of Ankur Sangwan, Awais Ahmed, Essam Matiurab and Sagheer Khan. So that's a very good quartet of bowlers they have on their hands. Will they be able to bowl Dubai out cheaply? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, talking about their bowling team, Ajman, it has been top-notch in this tournament. The problem has been their batting. They haven't really struck and got going in this tournament.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, I'm मोहम्मद वसीम। बड़ा अच्छा लगा मुझे फिर से हमारी एकेडमी को ज्वाइन करके 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट क्रिकेट एकेडमी। और आज ज़्यादा अच्छा ये लगा कि जब मैं इधर आया हूँ तो हमारे बच्चे भी ज़्यादा हो गए थे, मतलब एडमिशन हो रहे हैं, ट्रेनिंग अच्छी हो रही है, फैसिलिटीज़ अच्छी हैं। बड़ा अच्छा लगा इधर प्रैक्टिस करके। और आप भी अपने बच्चों को इधर एडमिशन कराएँ और इंशाल्लाह अच्छी अच्छी फैसिलिटीज़ के साथ प्लेयर बनाएँ।
Well, let's take a look at the points table then. Abu Dhabi, Emirates Blues, Sharjah locked in for the semi-finals beginning tomorrow. In fact, Emirates Blues have pipped Sharjah and gone to second place in the table. But that's really immaterial because they will certainly be facing off against each other in the second semi-final. Who will face Abu Dhabi? That is the question we do not have an answer to so far. Fujairah currently in fourth because of their superior net run rate. Ajman and Dubai, if they take the 2 points and overcome Fujairah in the net run rate equation, they can just sneak into the top 4 and play in the knockout stage tomorrow of the D20 as well. So OS Ali, 3 teams are watching this match very keenly, and 2 of them are involved in the middle.
Well, to least to say, I'm absolutely stunned by looking at the points table here, Ahmed. We are into the last game of the league stages, and we still don't know who's the 4th team in the semi-finals.
Well, that is the beauty of D20. Every single season we have these twists and turns. Ronak Panoli, like we mentioned earlier, 474 runs in the D20 this season. He's been on absolute fire. Look at that average. He's averaging 60 per innings and a brilliant strike rate as well. Kamranatha, the Emirates Blues wicketkeeper, has been outstanding as well. 382 runs to his name. Lukman Faisal right behind him. Ahmed Tariq, he's been outstanding. The young 19-year-old, 365 runs in his 10 innings so far. And Ali Shan Sharafu, well, we know all about his class, quality and power. He's having a wonderful tournament for Abu Dhabi as well.
Right then, let's have a look at the most wicket column, and no surprises. Haider Ali is leading the chart from Team Abu Dhabi. Look at that economy in this tournament. He has been phenomenal. 6.6, picked up 16 wickets and is leading from the front. Sagheer Khan, well, he just is going to bowl tonight and he's picked up 15 wickets. Isam Matirab, talking about him, he's really had a good tournament and he's getting those spin. And Awais Ahmed also amongst those wicket takers, 13 wickets overall.
Yeah, Ayman Ahmed, he's emerged into the top 5 as well. He's been fantastic as well. So we're just waiting for final confirmation of the equation that will be required for both sides, as there's a slight delay in the beginning of the run chase. And certainly you would like to have that number in your mind, whether you're representing Dubai or Ajman. Of course, Ajman also, if they can bowl them out very, very cheaply, you feel, they can also sneak into the top 4. Very unlikely, but Team Dubai are waiting patiently. And you can see young Ayan Misbah tucking in, getting his energy up. Of course, it's hard work out there, fielding for 20 overs. It's been a humid evening, some dew about. So we're just waiting and hanging on till we have final confirmation of the exact equation. Till then, we'll take a very quick break and be right back at the D20. Right then, welcome back to the D20. It's Imran Munir and Asif Iqbal, the 2 umpires, re-emerging for the second innings of the final group game, match number 30. It's a target of 124 for Team Dubai. And as soon as we are updated with the net run rate scenario for them to make it into the top 4, we will certainly let you know. In the 20 overs, they just need to go at 6.2 runs per over for that 124. That is the magic number. Keep that in mind. So the Ajman lads emerging out there in the middle, their game plan will be relatively clear. They need to bowl out or restrict Team Dubai to as low a score as possible. We'll certainly keep you informed of that number as well. So let's see. Ronak Panoli, 26 runs away from the magical 500 mark in the D20. Well, he'll certainly have to contend with the pace and swing of Awais Ahmed and OS Ali alongside me in the com box. That's easier said than done.
There you can see the 2 openers making their way in the middle. Ronak Panoli coming in the last league game, and all eyes will be on him. He needs to go big if Dubai team has to cross that line and reach the semi-finals.
Yeah, and it's going to be Atar Rahman, the hard-hitting young batter. He'll certainly look to pack a punch. He's not had a great tournament by his own standards, and he certainly knows it. I've made him know that very clear, that I've been disappointed with his performances, but he's taken it on the chin with a big smile. Let's see if he can produce an innings tonight.
Well, he'll have to come out all guns blazing tonight and support his captain in the middle, and he'll have to play with a big heart. They've got nothing to lose, so one last opportunity for Team Dubai.
Absolutely. Before the day began, they were pretty much out of the tournament, but results have gone their way as Emirates Blues clinched that nail-biting victory over Fujairah. So now they have a bit of a lifeline. They've bowled really well. They've restricted Ajman to just 123, and now they have a major opportunity just to sneak into that fourth position and live for another day. Of course, the semi-finals will be kicking off tomorrow, and that will surely be the most exciting phase of the Emirates D20. OS Ahmed ready to go, and looks like it is going to be Ronak Panoli to face the first ball. So the captain not backing down from the challenge by any means. Ringfield on the offside. There is a deep point in position and a deep square leg. So trying to preserve the square boundaries is OS Ahmed, and he will be immediately beginning around the wicket to Ronak Panoli. Here we go then. The run chase is well and truly underway. Excitement ahead of us. And immediately going hard at the ball. Short mid-wicket in place, so he needs to be careful.
Well, I would say Awais is one of the major threats to Team Dubai. They need to weather the storm and not go over-aggressive Awais. And Ronak Panoli and Atta, we will see them playing those shots, but they need to choose the deliveries and not try to hit every ball for a maximum.
He means business tonight, Ronak Panoli, but shot selection will be key. Awais Ahmed bowls at good pace, swings the ball. So we need to be wary. We've already seen some variable bounce on this wicket with the new ball, especially in the first innings. So you need to have your wits about you, that is for sure. Oh, he's almost yorked him. Peach of a delivery from Awais Ahmed. How close was that?
Well, there you go. Straight away, there's a big in-swinging coming in from Awais. And this is where the captain, Ronak Panoli, he'll have to be very careful. A devastating yorker. And narrowly missing that leg stump.
Good keeping by Webb as well. He batted beautifully to keep his side in the game. Maybe that will rub off in his wicket keeping. He's had a bit of a torrid time with the gloves on. Awais Ahmed already getting that big booming in swing going from that around the wicket angle. He just drops his arm, just comes a bit round armish and gets that ball to bend in the air. Splice of the bat, not a great sound, but Ronak Panoli is underway with a single.
Well, clearly we can see Awais is just creating that angle by coming around the wicket. And that is where Ronak Panoli needs to be a little careful. Not try to play across the line. Play as straight as you can.
Now Ataur Rahman, he needs to apply himself. The ball is swinging. He'll need to play the ball on merit. Yeah, he's telling himself, play straight, play straight. He has this tendency when he's looking for the big shots to just swing across the line. And that has been his downfall on quite a few occasions in the D20. Very fine player, clean striker of the ball, very exciting talent. But talent means nothing without application. Awais Ahmed steaming in for his first delivery to Atta. Beautiful delivery, just left him late. It was that change of pace.
Well, this is where Awais will bring all his experience into play. And as I just mentioned earlier, he is one of the major threats to Team Dubai. So be careful against him. Try to see off his over and target the other bowlers.
Yeah, it was that off-cut delivery. Did certainly grip on the surface. So he's coming in with a very concise game plan. It's been a slow start for Dubai so far. Only one run added to the tally. Beautifully clipped, but straight to the mid-on. 1 yard either side of him, and that would have been 4 runs.
Well, I think this is a very good field setup. The mid-on fielder, he's been kept a little wide. And that is because Awais is getting the ball to move in towards the right-hander. So great captaincy, I would say.
Oh, most certainly. He's a very intelligent bowler. He was in fact part of the Lahore Qalandars player development program at one stage, Awais Ahmed. So he was very close to going all the way right to the top to the PSL. He's that kind of quality. Hard clip. There is a deep mid wicket in place. In fact, there are 2 fielders on the onside. They've only taken a single. Atta was willing, but they erred on the side of safeties. So a good over to start for Ajman. Only 3 runs on the board. Well, it's going to be left arm spin from the other end and very high quality left arm spin. Ankur Sangwan sharing the new ball with OS Ahmed. I love the chirp coming in from the wicketkeeper. He's telling them, come on lads, it's not a D20 game, it's a D10 game. So the pressure is on the batters.
Oh, brilliant stuff behind the wickets there for Waswani.
Cut in the air and over the cover circle. And Ronak Panoli has his first boundary.
Well, it is not the best of starts from Ankur Sangwan. He's provided a lot of wit to Ronak Panoli, and he is extremely strong in those areas. You can't feed him there.
Yeah, that was just short and wide. Easy pickings. And he committed to the shot. Not quite out of the middle. Just sliced it a bit. But had enough momentum on it to go all the way. Uppish drive. Mid-on in the circle. Back-to-back boundaries for the Dubai skipper.
Well, it's the captain. He's decided to unleash so early. And that is what is required. Back-to-back boundaries coming in for Team Dubai. And the captain is on the move.
Just a bit too straight and too full. They have taken a mid-wicket currently for Ronak Panoli. I think they just need to push that mid-on back as well. So is that adjustment coming into the field? Not yet. Still a deep mid-wicket. And where is the other fielder? I can't quite find him. He's on the offside. Hold him! Ankur Sangwan gets it right eventually. And a huge blow to Team Dubai.
Well, they've taken the big fish. It is a very big moment in the game. Ronak Panoli, the captain, he was in a brilliant form in this tournament. But then Ankur Sangwan bowling a brilliant delivery to get rid of him.
It was flighted, but more importantly, it was straight. Fair delivery, nothing wrong there. Look at how much air he gave to the ball. Just that overspin. Ronak trying to go over extra, missed. But Ankur Sangwan hit the timber. So Dubai with an early setback. Ronak Panoli, he had to go after the game and he's fallen. 11 for 1. So the southpaw, Shahrukh Amin, coming in at number 3. He hasn't had a great run of form in the tournament, it has to be said. And he's admitted that himself. But tonight could be the night. We saw Weber was struggling as well. He got a 50. Maybe Shahrukh Amin can do the same.
Well, he should just try to play with a clear head tonight, Shahrukh.
Oh, swinging away from the left-hander. It's gone through the keeper as well. 4 byes offered as a gift to Dubai.
Oh, that was a very good delivery from Ankur. And that arm delivery just kept going away from Shahrukh Amin. And he was in no position to play that shot. Completely got deceived in the end.
Yeah, look at that. It was more of an outswinger, really. And he was going across the line. Lucky escape. Need to keep your eye on the ball. Look to play as late as possible. Oh, leading edge, but through the vacant third. Once again playing across the line. And good fielding, good commitment there by Hamdan Tahir. Put the dive in, but they've taken 3.
Well, clearly we can see that Shahrukh, he's being a little over-aggressive here. The moment he's walked in the middle, he's taken that off guard. That is quite surprising. The LBW and the ball could be coming into equation.
Yeah, and he's trying to play on the onside as well. Clean bit of fielding there from Hamdan, no issues. But this over has leaked plenty of runs. Yeah, he just needs to calm himself. I can understand. They need to get off to a brisk start in the power play. Bowled him. It's that signature arm ball once again from Ankur Sangwan. And Atta Rahman with a horrible shot.
Well, not the start team Dubai would have desired. They've got both the openers back into the dugout. First the captain, and now a brilliant delivery. The arm delivery not read once again by Atta. Coming down the track. And it was a poor shot selection. Ankur Sangwan, he's on a song. And a sorry departure for Atta. He'll have to go back to the dugout after scoring just the one run. Dubai are struggling. 18 for 2.
Around.
So it's Aftab Alam coming in at number 4. Well, we've got the updates. Dubai need to chase down this target of 124 in 11 overs. So in the next 9 overs, they need to do the deed, or the result will become of no consequence. Very difficult equation to say the least. But they will have 6 overs of power play. So they really need to maximize the next 4 overs here, OSLE.
Well, until Ronak and Atta were there in the middle, it was pretty much possible. But now, I think the chances are quite bleak, I would say.
Oh, cramped him for room. Where's Ahmed? We've seen him use that tactic against the left-handers, coming around the wicket and swing the ball away from the left-hander.
Yeah, clearly we can see, Ahmed, it is not getting any easier for the batters in the middle. First losing 2 early wickets, and now you have to face the fire from Owais.
Yeah, very difficult bowler to handle. I suspect he'll bowl his entire quota, or at least 3 overs in the power play itself. And Ajman, well, if Dubai start swinging for the fences and keep getting out, maybe they can win and sneak into the top 4 themselves. You never know. Oh, too high there, too high. Once again, not a great shot from Shahrukh. Clearly, the pressure of that net run rate is telling on the young Dubai batting lineup.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Ahmed, I think he's just trying too much in the middle, not playing at the merit. There you go. It was a wild hoik, and also pitching outside leg stump.
Yeah, that was at least 2 stumps with distance away from pitching in line. So Owais doesn't need to do anything fanciful. Those defensive lines will work because Dubai are chasing the game. And he just needs to go about his business. And he'll be in business. Thrashing drive over the covers. Aftab Alam starts with a boundary.
That's a confidence booster for Aftab Alam, and that is what is required for Team Dubai. They need plenty of boundaries in the power play.
Yeah, how many can they realistically get? Maybe 50, 55. That too if they play really well. That could perhaps set up the game for a thrilling finish. But Aftab Alam will need to go absolutely berserk here. He started off the tournament really well, but then his form really tailed off. And his lack of contributions with the bat has really let Dubai suffer a lot in the D20.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more on that, Ahmed. He needs support from the other end tonight.
Slower delivery, beautifully punched in the gap. Sagheer Khan giving chase. Will rein it in eventually. And a very wild throw. Ahmad Ahmed Khan had to do the clean-up, but seems to be striking the ball well this evening.
Yeah, he's looking quite confident in the middle since the time he's walked in Aftab. And that last shot was played really well. He waited right till the end. And he had excellent balance when he played that shot. Just a simple push.
Yeah, he's a technically sound batter. Perhaps tries to be over aggressive at times. And that has led to his downfall. He needs to stick to his game plan. Play orthodox cricketing shots. It's a good batting surface. Flat batted just in front of the mid-off. Once again, trying to hit the ball too hard, and lucky that it bounced in front of Sagheer.
Yeah, trying to slap that down the ground. And each and every ball, I believe, Ahmed, it is an event from here onwards.
Yeah, 99 runs more required. Remember, 11 over mark. That is where Dubai need to achieve the target to finish in the top 4. It's going to be a mighty ask. Maybe it's just beyond their reach. If it was around 110, could have been possible. Slower ball into the pitch. To the deep square. They have to run on the throw, and the pressure put on the fielder, Harit Shetty, has caused him to fumble the ball. So after 3 overs, Dubai are 27 for 2.
Slice 27. कैप चाहिए बाहर को मुझे कैप चाहिए कैप देना कैप कैप चाहिए अंकुर भाई किधर आएगा हां क्लोज नहीं हो हां ये किधर आएगा यार अंकुर भाई ये सीधा है थोड़ा
Ankur Sangwan, successful start to his bowling stint. 2 wickets. Both openers dismissed cheaply. So Shah Rukh Amin and Aftab Alam will need to do the heavy lifting. Brilliant punch through the covers. Shah Rukh Amin finds the sweet spot.
Well, that's much more like it, Shah Rukh Amin, showing the full face of the bat, and he has absolutely timed that to perfection.
It was a bit of a half volley, but the best thing he did was play the ball on merit. Through the covers, through the offside. He's been looking to work it towards the onside and gotten himself in a tangle. That is much better. That will certainly give him a much needed shot of confidence.
Well, they'll have to play out of their skins, Team Dubai, and they'll have to keep up the momentum of these 4s and 6s if they've got any chance of reaching that 125 mark.
Taking a look at the field, there is a long on and a deep mid wicket in place for Shah Rukh Amin. Oh, has he hit that one? Not quite, just kissed the pad there. Not given as a wide. Great take by Vaibhav. Those are not easy at all.
Yeah, he's done extremely well behind the stumps. And right call by the umpire. That just ricocheted off his pads. Let's have a look once again. Yeah, excellent decision once again.
Shot selection wasn't bad. He just wanted to ramp it around the corner. Nice punch out towards the cover point region. So Shah Rukh Amin is finding his touch slowly but surely. Aftab has got a boundary early in his innings as well. Can they get up to maybe 55 in the power play?
Well, he's bowling those arm deliveries here, so I would want him to just try to target that long on. The fielder's in the circle. You can fancy that area.
Yeah, they have a long off in position for Aftab. And he's moving the square leg around and a deep mid wickets right then, trying to protect. One boundary on the onside and straight. Oh, that is huge! Forget about the deep mid wicket. That is out of here, way back.
Well, they need many more of this, and this one has been absolutely clobbered out of the park. Aftab has smashed this.
That is his go-to shot, the slog sweep. It was floated up there around midland leg, and he's slammed it out of the park. That is massive. Way back, almost cleared the fence of the entire 7 District Sports Club. So he's batting beautifully here. 14 of 5. Can he continue in the same vein though? Quicker one. Inside edge. Didn't know much about it. They'll sneak a single. And they'll sneak a double. Not quite. Sagheer Khan eventually arrived to back up the ball.
Yeah, you'll have to pull up your socks in the fielding department. Nonetheless, that was a brilliant delivery for Ankur. So that's the key when you're bowling to the batters. You need to just keep on varying your pace and not be predictable on the surface.
Yeah, he can afford to just dart the ball in. It's all about run saving at the moment, not wickets. I don't think Ajman can really bowl them out that cheaply that they can sneak into the top four. Quick into the pitch, didn't quite connect. They will rush for two, not quite. But a decent over for Team Dubai. They're finding some rhythm in their batting now. 40 for 2.
Four overs gone, 44-2. They'll have to keep up the momentum. Shah Rukh looked a little fidgety when he came in, but that last boundary he scored looks confident now in the middle, and a lot is going to be relied on Aftab if they've got any chance to be chasing this 125 in 11 overs. That is a very uphill task, and to make life tougher for the batters, in comes experienced Sagheer Khan. He's been introduced pretty early into the power play, and he'll just keep on varying his pace and make life tough for the batters. Oh, coming around the wicket, and that is a poor start for Sagheer. 5 gift runs for Team Dubai.
Well, he's frustrated with the wicketkeeper, but that's all on Sagheer Khan there. Vaibhav had no chance. Banged it in short from around the wicket, very short. And Vaibhav himself is not particularly tall either. So Sagheer, frustration boiling over. He needs to keep his calm. 11 overs. That is the magic number for Team Dubai. So it's a very uphill task, to say the least. They need... How many do they need now? 79 runs? Yeah. 89 runs, pardon me, in 7 overs. Oh, that was just too quick for Shah Rukh. Wanted to back cut that over point.
Yeah, once again, just trying to hit it too hard. All he had to do is just use the pace of Sagheer, but missing out to an opportunity.
Well, you have to feel for the Fujairah lads as well. Adib Usmani and co must be having their eyes glued to their TV screens if they're watching on YouTube on the Sportside channel, and everybody else watching on the Fancode app in India. Exciting game in progress. Oh, this looks very close. Maybe just sneaking down leg. Or was there bat involved? Given as leg buys, so just sneaking down the onside maybe.
Yeah, I think it was always missing the leg stump. Nonetheless, excellent delivery. On target, targeting the stumps and varying his pace. Sagheer is a very experienced campaigner. And there you go. That was the last delivery. Yeah, good decision once again. Umpiring has been spot on in this tournament. That's played uppishly. Is this a chance? Oh, narrowly going away from that fielder. This could have been a big moment in the game.
Yeah, just skewed in the air over cover point. Brilliant slower delivery once again from Sagheer Khan. So deceptive with those variations. 48 for 2. There was, just held it back. He was just trying to carve it over point. Got it a touch too square and didn't time it at all really. Whipped away. But there is a deep mid wicket in the deep. So very smartly, he has a square leg and a deep mid wicket in position for Aftab Alam. He knows his strong areas and only keeps them to a single. So we only have 8 legal deliveries remaining in the power play. How many can they manage here, OS?
Well, one thing is for certain, that both the batters should try to go big on each and every delivery. Nothing to lose for Team Dubai. They need to try to hit every ball for a maximum from here onwards.
Oh, full toss and over mid-on. They've got that much needed boundary.
It's turning out to be an excellent over for Team Dubai. They need a couple of more similar to like this one. And Sagheer not getting the line right.
Yeah, became a very friendly delivery in the end for Shahrukh Amin. He's playing a blinder here. He's come good at the crucial stage. 13 of 11. But he's timing the ball well. And he's putting a lot of pressure on the Ajman bowling. Sagheer has not been at his best in this over so far. Due and the match scenario certainly playing its part. Excellent Yorker. They'll pick up a single. So one more over of power play. Dubai need all the runs that they can get.
Powerplay signal coming from your end.
अंकुर भाई गैप देख लो अंकुर भाई गैप देख लो
So Ankur will continue. Final over of power play. Plenty of excitement at the D20 tonight. Yorker length, inside edge. Aftab Alam has called him through. He already took him for a ride in the previous over with those slog sweeps. Can he do it again?
Well, this is going to be a very interesting over. It is the last over of the power play. And Aftab and Shahrukh will go big from both ends.
He's on 18 of 8 Aftab Alam. He's batting well here. Finding the boundaries with ease. But it's such a tough ask. You have to feel for the Dubai lads. Bowled him! Once again, Ankur Sangwan gets it spot on.
Well, you cannot keep this man out of the game. Once again, he's picked up a very quality wicket. Keeping things really simple, getting the basics right. And there you go, no problems whatsoever. Has taken another quality wicket.
Yeah, just ran down the track. He was hitting him so well from the crease. And Aftab Alam, that's a huge blow in the pursuit of that semi-final berth. That may be the end for Dubai's dreams. 18 off 9 for him. He was looking good. 55 for 3. Well, Ankur Sangwan has been on a wicket-taking streak tonight. All 3 wickets of Dubai have fallen to him. First it was Ronak Panoli, flighted delivery, bowled. Atar Rahman, arm ball, bowled. And another top spin delivery, wicket to wicket, bowled. Simple formula. You hit the sticks, you have success, Owaisali.
Well, absolutely. Such a consistent bowler. He was very precise with those lines and kept on targeting those stumps. And on 3 occasions, has knocked and rattled the stumps.
So Aryan Lakra in at 5. Quicker one. He was on the back foot, struck on the pad. Well, that's the rarest thing we've seen today in this batting effort so far. A dot ball.
Yeah, dot ball is something which Team Dubai needs to avoid from here onwards.
Forcing drive. Straight to deep extra cover. They haven't taken a single. Well, he was right on the edge of the circle. Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to farm the strike too early in this game. Shahrukh Amin is a very good batter on the other end.
Need to go for the big shots. Has he beaten him? No, he's found him again. Bit of a misfield, so he will get off the mark. Harit Shetty, the young fast bowler in the firing line. But what a superb spell from Ankur Sangwan in the power play.
Oh, he's been simply exceptional once again, Ankur Sagwan. And today he was given a new role to bowl with the new ball. And has he delivered or what? In these difficult conditions, he's bowled extremely well.
Yeah, it was a good idea to use the spin very early. Just the toe end of the bat. It's in the gap towards mid-wicket. Maybe they'll look for two. Clean gather and throw from Sagheer. So at the end of the power play, it's been all action. Wickets and runs. 57 for 3. Well, it was a positive start for Team Dubai. Ronak Panoli smacked a couple of boundaries, but then attempting another extravagant shot got cleaned up. Ataur Rahman, well, that's a very poor shot. He doesn't want to see that replay. Aftab Alam was looking decent. 18 of 9 for him in the power play. Shahrukh Amin played his part as well. But just that run rate pressure was building on Team Dubai, and eventually they lost 3 wickets in the power play here, Awais Ali.
Yeah, I feel for Team Dubai, they had no options. Yeah, there you go. That's the signal from the umpire. The power play done and dusted.
Remember, they need to achieve this target within 11 overs. 11.1, and their D20 semi-final dream will go up in smoke. So in the next 30 balls, they need 43 plus 24. How much is that? 67 runs. Some quick maths for everybody watching and for myself in particular. Sagheer, slower bouncer into the pitch. Was well early through the shot there, Shahrukh Amin.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be very difficult, Ahmed. Now we can clearly see they're getting frustrated. Team Dubai, they're trying to hit every ball for a maximum, and they're completely getting deceived by the bowlers here.
Yeah, just when they lost Ronak Panoli in the second over, you felt, oh dear. Now it is very tough for Team Dubai. He had that power game, he had that 6 hitting ability, and he was in prime form. Taken on the side of the lid there, could be a nasty blow. Very short bouncer, waiting for the umpire's signal. Yeah, I think it is a wide. No, it's one for the over. Well executed by Sagheer Khan.
He's such a smart bowler, Sagheer. Banging it short and rightfully called by the umpire. It's going to be the one for the over. And you can afford to be doing some experiments from here onwards. They're in a very commanding position, our team Ajman.
It's a tough ask for Team Dubai. On the body, flicked away, and that is the boundary Aryan Lakra needed.
Well, not the best of deliveries coming in from Sagheer. He banged in short onto his body, and Aryan Lakra, he's very strong in that mid-wicket region. There you go, excellent flow of the bat, getting 4 runs into the telly.
Yeah, that's his go-to shot. Nice looking flick. Just got inside the line of the ball and nicely deposited into the fence. Aryan Lakra, can you play an innings of a lifetime here? He's certainly capable. He has the talent. Low full toss, inside edge. The roar from the Dubai dugout. They still believe.
Well, they're not going to mind how they come. So back-to-back important runs coming in for Team Dubai, and Aryan Lakra is looking dangerous now in the middle.
Didn't know much about it, but he'll take it. Once again, that slow delivery. It was full. He was looking for the Yorker. Just got that inside edge through the legs. That's a stylish shot. Try to repeat that, Awais Ali.
Well, they need a lot more of these, and there you go. The towels are out. It's not easy to grip the ball, and that is advantage to Team Dubai.
58 runs needed. Oh, bowled him. Slower ball from Sagheer Khan. Bang on target. And another Dubai batter has been castled.
Oh, such a smart and a canny bowler, Sagheer. Offering no pace whatsoever to Aryan. And that slower one was not read well in the end by Aryan Lakra. And that is a big wicket for Team Ajman. And the hopes to reach the semi-finals is just going away. No problems whatsoever. Legal delivery.
Well, with that dismissal, Sagheer Khan has moved to the top of the pops in terms of the highest wicket takers in the D20. What an all-rounder. What a player. And completely deceived Aryan Lakra. 66 for 4 then. Team Dubai. Aryan gone for 9. Aditya Shetty coming in at number 6. Well, he's in good striking form, but 58 needed. Well, it's very tough in 4.1 overs at that. Let's see if he can make something happen. A swing and a miss, pace on. Beautiful bowling from Sagheer. And he's made a strong comeback into this over. And this was the dismissal of Aryan Lakra. That slower ball bowled into the pitch didn't quite rise. Plus he was playing with a horizontal bat. And that was his demise. 66 for 4 after 7. Well, Ankur Sangwan has been nigh unplayable tonight. 3 for 27. And he'll continue with some protection in the deep now. Oh, this could be a catch. Yes, it will be. Sagheer Khan in the game once again. And truly, the final hope for Team Dubai has perished.
Well, they are falling like pack of cards. And rightfully said, Ahmed, he was, I believe, the only hope for Team Dubai. Shah Rukh Amin is known for those big hits. But Ankur Sangwan, he's on the move, on the song. And once again, he's picked up another wicket. And that is his 4th in this game. Couldn't get any connection on that. And it is Sagheer. You can't really keep him out of the game, can you? This is not looking good for Team Dubai. They've lost their 5th wicket. Dubai are 66 for 5.
Well, the Dubai dugout looking a bit down and dejected at the moment. Ayman Misbah. Well, the 15-year-old made a double 100 earlier in the day. But that was in a inter-academy game. Difficult to replicate that in the D20. But you never know. Oh, got all tied up on that one. That could have easily dribbled onto the sticks.
Yeah, he's a fine talent, Ayan Misbah, but looking at the current situation, it's too much to ask for.
Yeah, I think it's just about winning the game now, really. Maybe it will be without any worth. Oh, slower delivery, just ballooning over extra cover. Ahmed Khan had just sneaked in a few paces. They will pick up 2. What a spell Ankur Sangwan has bowled.
Oh, absolutely. That could have been easily the 5th wicket into the kitty. Could have had the 5er, still has those 3 deliveries to bowl.
Delightful flight and getting some grip. That was Shah Rukh Amin's dismissal. Well, he had no other choice, had to go big. And was caught right on the fence. Was a decent connection. But Sagheer is an outstanding fielder. Oh, this is another chance. Could this be a 5-5 for Ankur Sangwan? Yes, it will be. What a bowling performance. Yeah, we know you've got your 5th. And top bowling from the left arm spinner.
Well, take a bow, Ankur Sangwan. You've delivered when your team required you to do so. In a crunch game, yeah, no issues whatsoever with the front line. Beautiful bowling, tossed up delivery, enticing the batter to go big. And yet again, they found the fielder in the deep.
That was a terrific running catch from Awais Ahmed. He had to move all the way from deep mid-wicket to cow corner. And he held on. So maybe they won't make it into the semi-finals, but something to smile about for Team Ajman. Dubai in the mire, 68 for 6.
ओ इसाम तू अपनी जगह सेट कर ले कहीं पर भाई
शाबाश शाबाश अंकुर भाई
Nilansh Keswani in at 8. Ankur Sangwan running riot. Watchfully played. Will get off the mark with a quick single. Now, well, I think the hope of getting 124 in 11 overs has pretty much gone up in flames. Dubai are in serious danger of losing this game outright. So there's a decision that needs to be made here between Nilansh Keswani and Aditya Shetty. Do they still go hard, or do they just look to secure the 2 points, even as meaningless as it may seem? Ankur Sangwan has been unplayable. Clipped away to a square, and they'll have to settle with a single, not looking to challenge the outfielder. So Dubai at the end of 8 overs are 70 for 6.
राइटी स्ट्राइक पे राइटी है सगीर भाई राइटी
Change in bowling, right arm over.
right arm over sir
Well, another attack-minded spinner coming in for Ajman. Assam Mathiur Rab. He's been brilliant, among the top 5 wicket takers of the tournament. Let's see if he can pick up a few here. Cut in the air and just in the gap. Very lucky escape for Aditya. And look at the dew on that surface. They're slipping and sliding now as Sagheer Khan joins me in the comm box. Good evening.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja. A lot was expected of this game, but Dubai just up against it at the moment, and well, the qualification chances are looking quite gloomy here.
And the one who's having the most fun out there is Vaibhav Vaswani. Constantly in the ear of the Dubai batters. Wonderful banter coming in. Nice looking punch through the covers, but the sweeper cover was set a bit straight. So Dubai, they need to make a decision, Sagheer Khan. They can't win it in 11, but do they want to win the game?
Yeah, I think they got to go for that win and try to get this partnership going. Because with 10 deliveries remaining, it's highly unlikely that they can overhaul that total.
Yeah, it's not going to happen in 11 overs. When you're 6 wickets down, pardon me. If it was 73 for 2, maybe. But now, I think it's beyond them. Couldn't connect on the pull. Just a bit of skid there for Assam. And Fujairah, I think Adib Usmani and the rest of the lads will be just having a quiet smile to themselves. Even though they lost to Emirates Blues, they might still make it into the semis.
Must be pretty relaxing for them. I saw them quite tense a while ago.
Yeah, they've hung around to watch this game, even though it's beyond midnight. Assam bowling very smartly, nothing hittable, everything wide of off and not within the stumps.
Sometime in a tournament like this, how important and how often we have mentioned the net run rate. It comes into this sort of situation, then you go back on the drawing room and sometime you regret. Those are the moments you could have finished the game a little earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially that game they lost to Fujairah in the final over. That will come back to haunt them. Mind you, Dubai beat Sharjah twice in this tournament, who are one of the favourites for the title. So they had the talent and the ability, just not the consistency. We'll discuss that in the next over. Or is... Oh, this over's not over yet. Assam still has one delivery, so they had the capability, didn't they?
Absolutely, they had their moments. Unfortunately, they've not been consistent enough.
Smiling down there, boys. Come on, lads. Shabash, Sambai.
Still 48 runs away, but the time is running out. It was a bit of a half tracker, but just punished down the ground. I think the pair in the middle have reassessed. Now they're playing more orthodox shots and looking to reach the target. 78 for 6 after 9. Sagheer Khan, he's tied with Heatherly as the top wicket taker of the D20. He would love to add a couple more in what is likely going to be his final game in the tournament.
Well, definitely. He's got that opportunity, and if they go after him with those slow cutters, an odd Yorker is in business.
It's been a spirited bowling performance from Ajman. The batting just hasn't shown up for the last 3 or 4 games, but the bowling has been outstanding. Low full toss. Could have done a lot more with that, but just chipped to the mid-off for a single.
Round the wicket, looking to cramp up the left-hander. He'll also look to consistently mix that pace, those off-cutters coming into the wicket. Still, Aditya and Nilansh, can they get the job done? There you go, the coach.
Well, what are you boys doing here? Your game is done. They've got their eyes locked on the action, Zahid Ali. Well, it's all happening at the D20, that's for sure.
Mohammad Naveed there, the coach of the team.
Oh, what a bouncer. That took off like an absolute trampoline off the wicket. How does he generate so much bounce from such a short stature?
He puts in a lot of shoulder, especially last delivery strike. There you go. Really gives everything he's got. And he's such a wonderful cricketer. Wholehearted performer.
That was a quick delivery. Webber, well, he almost cost them 5 runs. But still, well, they only have 10 deliveries remaining. 44 needed of 10. It's go time. Outside edge. There is a third in place. Smart field setting, and it's gone for 4. So that's the first one they needed.
Well. They all count, but Ajman just a little sloppy there. Just wrong-footed slightly and took his eyes off the ball.
Poor fielding by Shoaib Khan. Yeah, the ball just skidded on him. It's difficult when there's some water vapor sitting on the outfield. You need to be very smart about it. But now Dubai, I guess, are primarily focused on getting the remaining 40 runs. You want to end the D20 campaign on a high, even though you might not make it into the top 4.
Go.
Excellent delivery once again, jagging in sharply into the left-hander.
Nicely bowled. Cramped him for room. Well, Dubai, they'll be pretty disappointed with this run chase. Slightly that last 15 odd runs, at one stage they could have controlled them somewhere around 110, but that Webber innings has just stretched the total to 124.
Yeah, 2 losses of theirs immediately come to mind, Asghar Khan. The first match that they lost to Emirates Blues, when Emirates Blues fielding won them that game, that was a close one. Ronak played a fabulous knock of 90 odd in that match. And then that one they lost to Fujairah off the last ball. Those 2 games have come back to haunt them. And Mr. Amin Farooq, the head of the Dubai team setup, naturally will be a bit dejected with what's transpiring in the middle.
Absolutely. This tournament, they looked really good. The first game, they chased a huge total against Sharjah.
Oh, that's hit like a bullet through extra cover. What a shot from Nilansh Keswani.
Tremendous strike. Shimmy down the wicket and taking Sagheer on the full. Bang through wide mid off for a boundary. Look at that for a shot. Great footwork. That is some shot. Taking on Sagheer with the mid off up in the ring. A boundary to end the 10th over. Players will take drinks. 88 for 6 after 10 overs.
हाँ मोहम्मद वसीम, बड़ा अच्छा लगा मुझे फिर से हमारी एकेडमी को ज्वाइन करके 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट क्रिकेट एकेडमी। और आज ज़्यादा अच्छा ये लगा कि जब मैं इधर आया हूँ तो हमारे बच्चे भी ज़्यादा हो गए थे, मतलब एडमिशन हो रहे हैं, ट्रेनिंग अच्छी हो रही है, फैसिलिटीज़ अच्छी हैं। बड़ा अच्छा लगा इधर प्रैक्टिस करके। और आप भी अपने बच्चों को इधर एडमिशन कराएं और इंशाल्लाह अच्छी अच्छी फैसिलिटीज़ के साथ प्लेयर बनाएं।
Well, what a great venue we have, and not that just the venue is great, the game is going great, guns blazing. It's perfect atmosphere here at 7 District Academy, where we have an exciting game between Dubai and Ajman. An interesting phase is that it's not just the two teams are battling here. It's the third team who's very much involved. Team Fujairah watching this game out and cheering for Team Dubai to win this game for them. And it looks like a very difficult job from here for Dubai to qualify this.
Yeah, for Fujairah, they had some nervous moments, but I think they are pretty much relaxed now. Oh, he's knocked him over here with a wonderful delivery. Sam Matthew Rab gets through the defenses of Aditya with a lovely wrong one.
Yeah, he's given him a little bit of a dose of his own medicine there. Tried to bowl slow, real slow, enticing Aditya to play that shot little early. Yeah, I think there is nothing wrong with that. It's a perfect legal delivery. He's bowled it slightly slower and a top spin just to get through, and the ball has kept a little low. And Aditya has to take a walk out. Team Dubai now in bit of bother. 88 for 7.
Perfect, perfect. 5 to go. Same team है तुम लोग का D50.
Akash Tahir, the new man in. He can Tong few. I'm sure about his batting abilities. I've seen him batting well. It's a different day. Different pressure. Isam. Bowling really slow and just bowling at the right areas. Well, with this dew, with this wet outfield, he still managed to get the perfect deliveries out.
Wonderful stuff from Isam. The time is running out for Dubai. 88 for 7. Another good delivery. And fascinating to listen. Webb behind the stumps, through the stumps mic, consistently chirping away.
Yeah, it just at times get really irritated with the batsman, doesn't it? Your role is that not to just to keep the wickets, also you need to be noisy enough to just disturb the batter's concentration.
Good on him behind the stumps, full of energy, really urging his team on.
Ajman has done a really good job, pull things back. Oh, perfect leg break. Didn't turn much, but just enough to beat the batter.
Yeah, a little tentative there, Akasha. Was expecting that wrong one. He played inside the line. That one just held and gripped off the surface, left him.
The slip is on, is very watchful, brings that bat in front. A very successful over from Isam Mathura. He got a wicket as well. 88 for 7 after 11 Dubai.
Sir. Center. Center. Thank you.
Well, when you have a situation where you have to wind up things quickly, the best part about you bowling attack is that you bring all your ace bowlers up front and bowl them early out. In process, Ajman have done well to do so. What they've done is they picked up 7 wickets in 11 over only.
Yeah, in respective of the qualification scenario, but this game is virtually on the line with Ajman will feel like they're just 3 wickets away. Dubai will have to do a very good job to get over the line.
I think it's all about formalities right now for Dubai. Well, I think umpire has to take a walk in, probably with the box of balls. They'll need to change the ball here. I'm sure it lost its shape. Heavy, not watching that for the first time. It's been quite regular on this game. As the dew is getting heavier, the job is getting tough for the bowlers and for the batsmen as well, because batters, oh, look at that. They must be calm and relaxed. Yeah, you can see that happy faces. Yeah, they can sense to be on the top 4. I think they're still keeping their fingers crossed.
Much more relaxed than the last time I saw them. Met them downstairs after that loss. They looked dejected, but they stayed over here, preferred to stay over here in hope that they get a qualification. They get a favor from both these teams. Dubai, they had to chase this one down in.
Yeah, they can just hope that they get at the position number 4. It's not through though. Just hitting that ball nicely and firmly. You can see this soon the ball is changed. The ball is going into the distance a bit.
Very good bowler, Rovas, hitting the right areas. $89 for 7.
Yeah, there is a very good chances of Fujairah getting through. As this game is going with the pace. Well, a bit of a relief there. And personally, if you ask me, I would really like to see Fujairah getting one more chance in the tournament because they have done well. They are the team who's been twice in a super over and some very, very close encounters as well.
Yeah. At times, Abid Ibrahim, you need a little bit of luck in a tight tournament like this. That's where the margins come into play, and you go back to the drawing room later on and you just look a few of the things that net run rate plays a huge part.
Indeed. We've been talking about this from the beginning of the tournament. Now pulled his length back, bowled very good bouncer. Awais is testing the batter on the back foot.
Quick delivery, round the wicket, can surprise you with that length, and wow, that really took off.
Yeah, he's really bending his back. Wonderful take behind the stumps as well from Waswani. Yeah, you can expect the next delivery to be Fuller or a Yorker. He's setting up the field for the Yorker.
Well, he'll be surely trying that block all delivery. Akasha hasn't got off the mark, north of 7. Must be feeling the pressure here.
Yeah, his bowl's slightly fuller. No chance of a run. They're just putting these batters under a lot of pressure. You can see the scenario is quite easy if you go through the numbers. 35 needed of 49. Should be a cakewalk there, but that's not the case here. The bowlers are charged. Fielders are doing their job fine and making batters play some tough shots. They need to break. Finally, Akasha gets off the mark and he will keep the strike as well. 90 for 7 Dubai.
आजो guys, आजो. Continue.
Isam Mathura continues his spell. Given 8, picked up 1 and 2. Well, that's from the toe end of the bat, but it's interesting. The fielders has left that boundary line. They're standing up in 45 yards.
Yeah, they're looking for a miscue hit which can carry to those fielders. Right now, Nilanj Keswani holds the key for Dubai. Irrespective of the qualification scenario, they would love to get over the line. Win is a win.
Either from the inch or a mile. Yeah, you can see that's not the case against Nilanj Keswani. They kept that fielders right at the boundary line.
They know that he can hit the long ball.
Yeah, I don't think so. Dubai is taking now this game more seriously rather than trying to go for the big shots. They have more focus in to make sure that they get over the line. Flighting in the air, and these singles will still do the job for Dubai if they keep on taking these 1s and 2s. Wonderful running.
Smart batting there. There's no point now really going for it in terms of the run rate. They're behind. So they're just trying to occupy the crease and get those runs under their belt.
Yeah, he's just trying to work on the fielders. He doesn't want to take any chance. And I think it's a good call. Obviously, you can see at the boundary line, and these fielders are probably a couple of steps ahead of the fences. Straight to the fielder. Dot ball here. I think Nilansh needs to play a different knock tonight, not a T20 match anymore for him.
I can afford to take time here. Work the ball into the gaps, get closer to that total. Punched off the back foot. Through mid-off, you'll keep the strike. 94 for 7. The bye after 13 overs.
Over. तेरा ओवर हुए? हाँ?
7 overs 30 required. आप काफी देर हो गई थी आवाज नहीं सुनी थी इसलिए पूछा मैंने तो वो नहीं इसका लास्ट ओवर
94 for 7 after 13. Wes is going to bowl his last over. Short pitch delivery outside off stump. Leaves it alone is Nilansh Keswani.
Yeah, I think Nilansh is playing smartly here. He knows that there is only one over of Awais and maybe an over of Sagheer. Isam is bowling good, but he can afford to see these bowlers through. And then it can get easier for him to chase down. What it will do is buy him time and also get that easy bowlers on.
Yeah, he's waiting for something loose. And he's looking to occupy the crease here.
Yeah, slow and didn't get it right, but they'll try to pick up two. Yes, no call in between. You need to have a clear communication. If it's yes, it should be yes.
Yeah, no half measures, no mix-up, but that was brilliant bit of fielding there from Sagheer. One-handed stretch towards his right. Any other fielder, that would have certainly gone for a couple.
I think these batters are also smart enough. They know that which fielder they can steal a run. So that's very important. Certainly, these two batters would not like to challenge Sagheer Sam. He's a complete cricketer, isn't he?
He's a fighter. Even though it is a bit of a dead rubber now, but look at the energy he's putting in. This time taken on, and he's got good piece of chunk on that one. That is gone for 6. What a strike from Akasha.
Yeah, he's kept on being beaten, or he's been kept on being quiet, but one little pull was enough. Look at the timing on that. And more importantly, he's gone for a full flush. Perfect 6 there from Akasha. Now he must be feeling better.
Yeah, I thought he just was expecting that short delivery. Being a fast bowler himself, he's been pampered with a couple of short deliveries from Awais, so he was quite ready for that one.
Yeah, next delivery, expect the full Yorker. That's what the fast bowlers do. No, he goes again for that shorter length delivery, and it's the same result again. 2 back-to-back sixes from Akasha. Wonderful strike.
Awais getting a bit carried away here. He goes short again, and Akasha goes bang. This is great batting. Very courageous from Akasha, taking the left armour on. The 2 maximums to just ease their nerves. Great intent there from Akasha.
Well, the idea was that he's just got hit for a 6 on a short length delivery. He would be thinking that the batter would be expecting the least. The next ball would be a short one, but he was smart enough to read that. And also, I think Awais was quite early to show that he's going to bend down. Again this time, much quicker. Excellent battle this is between the 2 fast bowlers.
No one is backing down here from the contest. That's great to see. And Awais banging it in short. That one just got a little big on him. He was prepared to take on as well. So he might see a chance created if he keeps on pampering him with the short ball. Will he go that off-pace delivery?
107. Yeah, smartly done this time. And you got to give credit to Awais. Despite getting hit for two maximums, he was still pulling his length back. 14 gone, 107 for 7 Dubai.
आप खेल के जाओगे कि नहीं? अब मैं लगा लेता हूँ.
Yeah, the final over of Issam Europe. 17 needed, and now these two batters are cruising well. They are middling the ball well with these two maximums. The batters has got back into the game. Yeah, smartly done there. It's a good delivery from Issam. He's not letting the batters go for the big shots again against him.
He's just trying to tempt him to play that big shot. Nicely tucked behind square on the leg side, and they'll come back for a couple. Excellent stuff here from Nilash.
Yeah, look at that. All the way, wicketkeeper had to run to collect that ball. Well, let us take it this way. Many congratulations to the team Fujairah who's sitting out. Imagine two teams are battling in and the third one gets qualified. It's Fujairah who's got through to the number 4 position in the points table. They'll play the semis tomorrow.
What a news for them. Again played away on the leg side. Might be another couple here. Yes. Well, Abid, they had some anxious few hours, especially after their loss. They had to sit down and look at the coach, Mohammad Naveed. He preferred to stay here. He will be mighty delighted. Mayank Chaudhary is there, Sagar is there, and few of the squad will be sitting home and thrilled with that news. Look at that.
Yeah, they'll definitely, one thing is for sure, they'll have a wonderful sleep tonight. What a relief for them. Yeah, you guys are through. Congratulations to Team Fujairah. And we also wanted to see some fight. Nelson on board. What a turn this is. Perfectly bowled, this Issam Matiyurab.
Now this becomes a dead rubber, and that throw struck him on his back there, Akasha. Not with great force, but those can hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly night as well. You can expect those to be. And also that you're getting out of the tournament, you're getting away with some marks on your body.
Well, that certainly is the case.
Yeah, such is a game. What a game these two teams had. And it was Ajman not letting Dubai go through and Dubai making sure Ajman doesn't get through. Yeah, it's all about the formalities now for both the teams.
Now it becomes a dead rubber, but there is a win opportunity. Those moral victories always. You play for your pride. There's a battle within a battle. And Dubai would like to get those 11 runs. On the other end, highly unlikely, but this is a game of glorious uncertainties. 3 wickets for Ajman.
Well, you can see both the teams, they had their patches. Middle of the tournament, they started playing really good. And then the decline had come. So they've been up and down. It's been a journey full of ups and downs for both the sides. Well, we'll keep on talking about that. 15 gone, 113 for 7. Well, a lovely work done by Team Fujairah. Two super overs, two matches. They pulled the victory out of the throat from the opponents. They made sure by hook or crook they make into the semis. Well, they're actually revealing their accommodations. I want a conversation there. Nilansh is a chatter. It's a chatterbox. Toe end of the bat. Over the point. They'll pick up easy single.
Well, it's just formalities now, but Dubai, they're certainly inching closer to a moral victory over Ajman. Would like to finish their campaign with a win. Just 10 more required.
Well, for me, if what I think about the tournament and the outing of these two teams, that it's simple as that. They need to do a little bit work on that balancing the side. Yeah, they had few really good match winners in their side, and few of the players really did not perform up to their potential. Harit down the leg side. This young boy is given the ball at the 16th over, a bit too late. It doesn't look like Dubai is in any sort of hurry. They really want to finish this game off and get home with a lot of morale that they'd at least managed to win their last game in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just tucked away. Easy single. And things are really working for Dubai. There is no pressure whatsoever. Just 8 more needed. And what Harith is trying to do is bowling outside leg and then angling it away. But it's just getting easier for batter to put it away for a single. If you really want to put the pressure on, just get that fielder close. Don't allow those easy singles.
That's a fair point. Just 8 runs required, 3 wickets. You get everybody in the ring and stop those singles.
No run for that.
That was a good delivery from the youngster, hitting the top of off stump. That sort of length. And Akasha fought hard early on, 2 sixes against OS to get his innings going. It's a useful contribution coming in from him.
Yeah, I think those 2 sixes have released the pressure that has broke the shackles for them. They were really under pressure. Those 2 maximums has opened the door for Team Dubai to get runs. That's up in the air. Sagheer is settling underneath and he takes the catch. He's safe as house. And Akasha Tahir has got out. And this young boy has got his wicket.
Is there another twist in the tail with 8 runs to get? 2 more wickets for Ajman. That was not required at this stage from Akasha, looking to break free. And so he won't drop such catches. He's a brilliant fielder. Got himself into a great position and took that one easily. Akasha goes for a useful 16. It's 116 for 8 Dubai.
दो भाई, दो पे दो आउट कर दो तो यहीं पे खत्म हो जाएगा। वो यार दोनों सेम हो गए। अपनी शक्लें छटवाओ ना, दाढ़ी वाड़ी निकल। थैंक यू सर। डालू मिड विकेट ही हो जाता है। ये भी पहले बाल से मारे तो दो भाई। दो रन से ए शाम आप पे रहो, साहब ही पे था यार, वहां पहुंचा दिया मुझे। मत भाई ऊपर ही रहना, बॉल फंस रहा है, ड्राइव लगेगी ना, बिल्कुल ऊपर चढ़ जाओ। 8 gets down and you need how many runs? 8 ये 118 उधर 116 126 क्या है हमारा? 125 24 कितने बॉल बाकी? एक पे दो और ये 16 ओवर है। नहीं पीछे थोड़ा मेरे इधर।
And Ahmed, the new man, walks in. You know, slightly easier for this man as he picks up a wicket. Oh, wonderful delivery. Yeah, that has took that move away from the right-hander.
A lot of chatter there from all the fielders into Eamon's ear. That was the last wicket. That was needless from Akasha Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, I think you need to adapt that probably to finish the game off. It was quite easy, simple. All you had to do is pick up those singles. Yeah, you need to learn this maybe. Long way for him, a young man. Now ball shot and puts it away. Not really quick enough to beat the batter with the pace. 16 gone, 117 for 8, the bye.
वहाँ वो उसे पढ़ा रहा पट्टी की शाम पे मारने निकाल दो भाई, निकाल। मैं निकाल रहा हूँ। सेंटर सेंटर आ जाओ नीलान। कम ऑन गाइस, हरी अप। मैंने तो उसको बोला सिंगल खेल। बॉलिंग चेंज राइट आर्म ओवर। शेट्टी को आउट कर दिया ना, खत्म किया श्रीलंका के सामने। एक तो बनता है, रीमेक तो बनता है। क्या भाई आयमन, रीमेक बड़ी खमन।
Yeah, there's a lot to say. Usmani.
चांद से दिखाने का इस भाई।
Yeah, it looks like they're up against the Australian team.
Oh, good delivery there from Fadi. He's a bit of a mystery bowler. I wonder he's been brought into the attack a little late. Does mix it. Those variations, the top spinner, he's got a good wrong one as well.
I think they wanted to bring on their pace attack on. This one inside out, goes on straight into the hand of a base. This is what we were talking about. Could be a twist in the tail. Well, Ajman needs one wicket to get this game on, and Dubai is just losing their wicket one after the other.
Absolute drama here. Well, fair delivery, no trouble there. Outside off stump, flighted delivery, and he was looking to play that glory shot. The field was set, the trap was set. And, well, this game is getting a lot closer than we thought. Dubai 117 for 9. Ayan will be disappointed with that shot, with Keswani at the other end. One wicket for Ajman. It's 117 for 9, Dubai.
यार अबू धाबी D10 की प्रैक्टिस है भाई, अबू धाबी D10 की प्रैक्टिस है भाई। तू तो पीछे जा, चीका देखना पड़ेगा।
Well, the game is on the line. 117 for 9, 7 to win for Dubai, 1 wicket for Ajman. This man, Zeeshan Nasir, can he survive the next 4 deliveries? Oh, very good delivery, threatening to hit the pads. It's all happening, Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, look at the pressure. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The pressure is getting bigger and bigger on the batter. Zeeshan with a big smile on his face. Handling the pressure off. There is no hurry for Team Dubai to chase. Only 7 needed of 20 deliveries. Fadi just picked up a wicket and he haven't conceded a single run.
शाबाश शाबाश घुमाना पड़ेगा come on
Yeah, Nilash doesn't seem to be pleased. Oh, very watchful there, Zeeshan. He needs to go through to these deliveries.
Well, that was close enough. Zeeshan Nasir so far, he's managed to done really well to get bat on ball. Can't afford to miss one.
Watchful, very watchful. 7 more needed of last 3 overs. Game on.
$117 for 9 after 17. 7 required for Dubai with Nilash Keswani on strike. Perhaps they can afford to give him a single at this stage. This is very interesting stage of the game.
Well, Arit would look like he will definitely look to pick up a wicket here. It's Nilansh who's on strike. Team Ajman wants Zeeshan to be on a strike, who faced 4 deliveries and survived. Yo, letting that one go off. I tell you, could have taken chance on this delivery, but he's not in a hurry at all.
Yeah, he can afford to take time. I think he'll be looking to just pounce on something short and wide. Those two fielders in the ring on the offside there. That's his boundary option. Perhaps he could have gone for that back cut there. Or he can pick up a couple. I think the first 4 deliveries he will look to face himself. Maybe the last delivery takes a single.
He had an ample time. He goes straight down the ground. Could be a little bit just in front of Sagheer. And imagine what, it's the other way around. Zeeshan will face 4 deliveries of this over.
I'm not sure about that. Abid Ibrahim from Nilansh. They struck it nicely. But he's trusting Zeeshan to do the job. I'm not sure about this move.
Well, certainly Zeeshan can punch few. We have seen that he might get one boundary. It's all what we need is one big hit to get Dubai through. And it's just one wicket, Team Ajman, to get them through. I'm sure it's worth watching for Team Fujairah. They have seen this entire game, sitting at the boundary line, and they have enjoyed this. Let me tell you. It could be a wide. Yes, it is.
Well, this will help to bring that margin down. That's inexperience there from the young bowler. He needs to bowl at the stumps. I think they need everybody close in and make Zeeshan Nasir go for that glory shot. Go for that big shot. That's where they can pick him up.
Well, I'm sure all of these spectators, all of us would like to see another super over. Oh, slow bumper. Didn't had a lot of bounce in it. It's a good thinking from Harith.
Well, it's a tournament of super overs, and Ahmed Khwaja predicted quite a few and got it right. Is this time for Abid Ibrahim to get one under his belt?
Well, would certainly enjoy the super over. We had already witnessed two. Yeah, let's have the third as well. A boundary and a wicket will take us to super over. Meanwhile, it looks like day 4 or probably day 5 of a test game.
With few overs to survive, 5 to win. Zeeshan Nasir, no feed whatsoever, but he's managing to middle the ball. Batting at number 11.
Well, he's not the regular batter. He doesn't get enough chance to bat practice. But certainly this game is nothing less than that. A bit of pressure, but he can middle the ball, we can see at least. He's reliable if he survived remaining 2 balls as well.
Then he will put up his hand to the captain. Maybe I need a promotion.
Down the leg side, keeper with not a clean collect. Run off for that single. Yeah, it's a wide delivery also. A bit of loosener there from Harith.
2 bonus runs given there. Now it's down to 3. Now Nilaj can finish off with a glory stroke. 3 required for Dubai.
Yeah, that run probably reminding us a match of USA-Pakistan made of Mohammad Amir, where he was giving those wide and the batter was sneaking that run. It helps a lot. You get anything. Tucked away, and he'll pick up single. The last delivery, I'm sure Zeeshan would like to just bog it down, just bring the bat in front.
So far, he's managed to survive 6 deliveries. Possibly one last chance here for Ajman. I think they just need to crowd him around with a couple of catches in close and really bowl at the stumps and hope he misses one.
And there's a lot of noise outside there. The Team Fujairah is delighted with this game. Oh, down the leg side. The score is tied. Let me tell you, Asghar, if Harith picks up a wicket on this last delivery, we are going through for the super over.
Oh, don't tell me. It's been a long day, Abid.
Well, all we want is entertainment. And these games have been a lot of thrillers in the tournament already. Ajman might will play another super over.
Can he get it on line? Can he hit those pads? Can he rattle the stumps? Played away on the offside. Score remains level after 18 overs, 123 for 9.
Super over. Last over, we got the wicket. Score tie.
चलो guys, चलो level. चलो 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 guys.
Well, Fadi has bowled excellent in the previous over. He's picked up a wicket and bowled a wicket maiden. Can you repeat that? It's Nilansh. And he will make sure he doesn't play any rush shot. They have brought the fielders inside the ring. They have tightened it up. 11 deliveries, 1 needed. The score is level.
Well, can you imagine? Oh, he plays it quietly. There's been a lot of noise behind the stumps. There's a slip in as well. Nilansh Keswani everywhere up in the ring. They're asking him to play a big shot.
Yeah, it could be the match where Yasir Shah got a wicket. Oh, that is the run. That is the victory for Dubai. Finally, we managed to part these two teams, and Dubai has turned out to be a victorious tonight against Ajman, but that will go all in vain. Both the teams will get ejected from the tournament. It's Fujairah, Emirates Blues, Team Abu Dhabi, Team Sharjah to go through and battle into the semi-finals tomorrow. What a game this has been. What an entertaining game both the teams have given us right from the bottom of the table.
Yeah, it was a close game. Very well fought by both the teams. Unfortunately, both ending up being eliminated of the tournament. And many congratulations to the top four who have qualified for the semi-finals. Well, it was a close game at the end with Dubai getting over the line.
Yeah, it's Emirates Blues has got through. And then we have got Fujairah at number 4. We've got Abu Dhabi and Sharjah. Well, those 4 teams will battle tomorrow for the all-important games. 2 teams will go through into the finale and will lift this trophy. What a tournament this has turned out to be. Well, imagine the 2 teams battling for that position and the third one gets through. That's the batting for today for Dubai. Ronak didn't fire up, scored only 10 runs. Shahrukh had tried to hang around, run a ball 16 for him, 18 for Aftab, who played little quick with 200 strike rate. Aditya, Aryan, Ayan didn't contribute much, but it was Nilansh Keswani who made sure he takes the team over the line. Akasha, well, I think that was unnecessary shot that he played. He's thrown his wicket away, put the team Dubai under a bit of pressure. But by doing so, we got a great game in our hands.
As far as bowling is concerned, wicketless Avas, but he's bowled really well. Ankur Sagwan was magnificent with his 5 for 31, 1 wicket each for Sagheer, Isam, Herath and Fadi. Those 18 extras in such a low scoring game. I think that was a bit too much.
Yes, but they have given extra run every over probably. They needed somebody to pick up more wickets than those ones only. Well, time for the highlights for the second innings. That's where the 2 umpires have showed up. And they had Ronak went with all guns blazing right at top. But this was the dismissal which has turned up. Ankur with 2 wickets. And then he continues to hunt for the wickets. He's kept Team Dubai under a lot of pressure. This was Aftab who was trying to play a quick knock, where Dubai was trying to chase the target in 11 overs. But that has been spilt over because Ankur Sangwan has bowled tremendously well, picking up 5 wickets in this game. A 5 for Ankur Sangwan, but that didn't help the team Ajman to win the game. Then Isam, the leggy, has come up, slowed things down, but these 2 sixes has opened the door up for Team Dubai. Akasha Tahir has done a great job with those 2 maximums, but then getting carried away, tried to play a big shot. Sagheer takes that catch, and then Fadi has picked up that wicket, crucial wicket that has opened up and made us all excited. In the end, it was all in the end. Team Dubai managed to get over the line. Well, over here it's a game summary where Weber Waswani has gone through with 53 of 50 deliveries. He played slow, but Shoaib was the another man who has gone through and scored 40 runs. Well, and then it's Team Dubai in response. Nilansh made sure he stays in a low scoring game, and Dubai has won this game by a wicket. Well, it will be an interesting game tomorrow as well. Well, it will be a full pack of crackers. It will be Abu Dhabi against Fujairah, at 5:30 p.m. local time, and then the second game, it will be semi-final number 2 between Blues taking on Sharjah. Well, what a close encounter we had tonight. It was just very close margin for Dubai to win. So we have to watch out the points table. This is where, and we've been waiting to see. Abu Dhabi had no problem whatsoever, winning 7 games out of 10. Emirates Blues 6 out of 10. They are at number 2. Sharjah also got a 6 victories out of 10, and they are also having 12 points. But the remaining Fujairah and Dubai, both of them had 8 points, but Fujairah going through on a net run rate. Well, they had excellent ride. They had 2 super overs in the tournament, and I'm sure they have kept a lot in the tank for the next 2 days. Well, it's sorry for Dubai and Ajman. They fought well. We thought that Ajman might get a comeback in the tournament with those victories over Sharjah twice. They managed to get, and Team Dubai, they had few great victories. 4 victories for Sharjah, for Dubai, and for Ajman 3 victories. They managed to get it through, but they get ejected in the end. Well, it's time for us to hit for the break, and when we come back, we'll go for the post-match presentation with Ahmed Khwaja.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 30 of the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D20 2024, powered by Fancode. Well, it was a thriller played out between Dubai and Ajman. Eventually, Dubai getting across the line by just 1 wicket in hand. And it's time to give the Player of the Match medallion that will be presented by our match official, Mr. Jibi Alex. And it goes once again to the Dubai fast bowler, Ayan Ahmed, for an even better performance tonight. 3 wickets in his 4 overs for just 18 runs as Dubai took the 2 points in a thrilling game. Ayan, well done, very well bowled. 13 wickets in the D20, so you must be overall very, very satisfied with your own personal performance.
It's hard that we didn't qualify, but I'm happy that I'm performing for the team, so it's a good positive to take back.
Well, of course, let's talk about the wicket because there was a lot of variable bounce and a lot of seam movement. Tell us more about what the batter's perspective was as well.
The whole goal was that we had to chase the target in the allotted given overs, and we just tried going hard for it. Unfortunately, we had a good start, but we kept losing wickets. But alhamdulillah, we finished the game well and we won the game. So.
And of course, the usual question: who would you like to dedicate this award to?
First of all, Allah, and then after my parents as well. Yeah. So.
Well, you were outstanding throughout the tournament. Keep up the good work, Ayan.
Thanks so much.
Well, that's all from the post-match presentation for now. Dubai once again taking the points and Ayan once again taking the Player of the Match award. That's all from the D20 for tonight. But tomorrow we kick off with the knockout stage, the 2 semi-finals. So till then, take care and good night.